ago. Last time, on Wild West, the Reckoning, the gang was in some trouble, it seems, as Marcus Dean called out a one traitor, a cheater in the game of cards they were playing. It was then young Marcus decided to throw down his cross on the line. The man bet another object of similar value, and then Marcus ran away when he lost, which then ensued in a duel which nearly took Marcus's own life after his gun misfired. The gang met a color factor patched it real good. Then after that, the gang did a little splitsy, figuring out where to go and what to do. As one gang went over, as one group of the one part of the gang, my apologies, went over the Grayson's liquor distillery to put in the order for Valentine. They came across the dying man and found a bounty of sorts on his body from the Hunters Association to deal with a group of rabid dogs, as they call them. While the other half of the group twiddled their thumbs for a bit. I don't remember. It's fine though. That the group reunited, then made their way over to the Marshals, in which they ascertained and said that they were the ones who dealt with the Splinter Gang. And on top of that, all got deputized and got themselves some fancy badges. Oh my god. It was after that that the group split up once again, some of which going to the College of Mysticism to meet up with a one Todd Howard so that way they could turn in the leprechaun flute they had found back around the outskirts of Valentine. And a few of these fine folk practice in one of the classes after being recently admitted to the college. Marcus getting a little revelation of sorts when he's got a little something extra when he was trying to cast a spell, and Walter damn near realizing he too could cast some magic. Threw him for a little whirl. And we pick up from there. The group still divided. We will go to those at the college first. Briefly. Not for too long. So, you three. Let me skip the music. And if someone could put in my good old fashioned, I'll put it in. I will do it. So, Bruce, Walter, Marcus, you've done some magic practicing. You've had your conversations with Yearn. You're free to do whatever else. You could continue practicing, or you could, explore the college, read a few books in the library. Choice is yours. If
But
you have
Shank
nothing,
Patterson.
yeah, you can shank Patterson if you want.
Oh, as soon as he leaves the classroom and is out of sight of the teacher.
If you got nothing of dire importance that you wish to do at the moment, we will cut over to the other group.
Walter will just be practicing magic for the next while.
Okay, Bruce.
Yeah, I'll also practice.
Okay, Marcus.
Marcus will go to the library and study what he discovered.
Okay. We will do that briefly, mainly because I have to find my notes on that because I am 100% prepared, but it will also give me time to also pay some attention to the other group. So, I
Ew.
was I was a bit confused last session on where the party was being split up. So, where did the remainder of you wish to go?
I think we were gonna straight out. I think we were gonna stake out where the person was supposed to die on the street.
Okay. So, uh,
Because to my knowledge,
That
we only know
does
that it
sound
was
right.
sometime today.
Yeah.
We
hey,
know
look
it's
at it.
sometime today, but I wasn't told when today. I don't believe.
Okay, I'm going to. Yes, I do recall that, but I figured it would be nice to jump over to the other group, which I just split the party and I put them in Austin. Which, in all honesty, I could move all of them over, but I think I just wanted to do that because it's something new. Hi. So you go back to the busy intersection of all the shops and such, and you kind of begin staking out for a little while, seeing if anything is happening, if anything is going on, if you wait to see if the individual that you'll have a feeling is going to die. And you sit there and you wait for about an hour or so. Practically, this is happening at the same time as they're all practicing magic at the college. When who has the highest passive perception out of the four of you, technically? Because Ed would also be there.
Well, I have an 11, so probably not me.
Okay. Grandma, what is your passive perception?
Trying to look right now. Is
It should be towards the
14.
bottom. 14. Okay. The only other person would be Rita. What is Rita's passive perception?
So, 2?
Okay, so 12.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah. Grandma,
Yes.
you would not notice right away, but eventually as you see a gathering of people around a man standing on a soapbox. This man is about almost early 50s, probably is just about to hit 50 from what you could ascertain. 50 in human, because he is
Yeah.
in fact a human. Receding hairline, pretty bad. He's in a nice suit. He has like a little badge on where the collar is for his white button-up shirt. And he is standing on this soapbox with essentially a funnel and a bunch of papers in his other hand. And as you kind of get a little closer, you can now hear throughout the busy street, I am telling you, people of Texas, it was within our greatest interest that we side with the Union in these trying times. They could grant us the safety from the Confederate snakes. Trust me, people. Why won't anybody listen to me, people? I'm looking out for you and your children and your children's children. Please give me the light of day. And as he's saying that and looking around, he notices you, Grandma. You kind of stick out a little bit.
Yeah.
A big walking turtle. He looks at you and he goes, "Excuse me, kind citizen.
Yes.
Tell me. I assumed you were reckoned over. Is that correct for me to assume?
Is it that obvious?
I'm just asking. I don't entirely know. Were you
Yes, I
reckoned? Were you
was.
born here?
I
Okay.
was.
Well, regardless, do you see yourself as a citizen of the Republic of Texas?
I can't exactly say so.
Regardless, do you think it is within the best interest to side with the Union in these trying times?
Man, I think so.
See, people? See? Oh,
These questions are making Grandma very nervous.
he noticed that after a bit. He just kind of leans next to the side of your face and he goes, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drag you into this. I'm just trying.
It's
Sorry.
okay, sweetie. I understand.
My name is William Turner. As you could probably ascertain, I am a man of political status, and I am trying to get a certain bill passed within the Republic in order to allow us to basically become one with the Union to prevent this great nation of ours from fully collapsing in on itself should the war progress even further.
It's nice to meet you, William. And Grandma will go in for a handshake.
Florida man is staring at Granny. He gives you all right, you give him a nice handshake. He wraps his hand as best as he can around your giant turtle mitt.
Does Granny notice the staring?
You do notice the staring out of the corner of your eye. Florida man
I
just
gotta get going now, so.
okay. As you say that, he goes, "It's all good. It's all good. Now remember, I'm counting on people like you to vote.
Oh.
I need your support in these trying times."
You got
And
it.
This has been a
as you
Wild
turn-
West PSA to exercise your right to vote.
Very
Make
true.
sure you're registered.
As you
I
turn
don't
around,
know that we can vote with you.
as you turn around and begin to make your way back to Florida Man, you notice something, Florida Man.
Oh,
You feel a tingle run up and down your spine as you're looking in the direction of Grandma.
oh no, the
But-
lightning's coming again. Oh, I shouldn't have drank that from the good doctor.
And as you notice when Grandma kind of like walks back next to you and a little bit past you, that tingling feeling is still there. And as your vision begins to focus in on this politician that Grandma has just spoken to, the tingling feeling increases and increases.
Guys,
Then you burp a little lightning, but the tingling feeling is still there.
does lightning hurt anyone?
No, it does not hurt
Okay.
anyone. It kind of just like a little passing.
How does it taste? Is it spicy?
It tastes like grapes.
Tastes like grapes. Yeah, I should invent some soda. I think I'll call it some Grapico. It should taste like that lightning there.
But once that tingling feeling subsides a little bit, you still feel weird and odd looking at this man. Eventually, the feeling fades. But you could ascertain that maybe this is the individual the man spoke of.
All right. Well, guys, there's nothing here. I don't see anyone that I know it's gonna be.
It kind of goes, well, hell, what was he preaching on about? You
Yeah,
hear?
that was pretty weird.
You all right? You kind of burped a little Latin in there, just making sure you're okay.
Yeah, all this union talk gets me a bit nervous, and I still don't know what I drink from that doctor, if I'm being honest.
Maybe that'll teach you not to drink random things, but who am I to judge? I probably would have
I
done
mean-
it if you did it.
Nothing bad came of it.
Yeah,
Might have to try some more. Granny drank one too.
Hell, I might have to
it
try
was
some of that with
delicious.
you. Might have to. Oh, were we gonna say, Rita?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Just like a cat.
Cat moment. All right, so what are y'all doing now?
Oh, I haven't seen anyone that I know it's gonna be. Any of you?
Can't say. Should we keep moving?
Yeah, I mean, I wish that guy would have gave us a time other than just today. It's a long day to just. I don't think we can stay here all day.
It's a very long time.
Might as well try to go meet back up with the rest of the group, I guess. Maybe we could look into those dog attacks or
Really
talking
quick.
to the hunters.
Did anyone in the crowd seem like irritated by the guy talking, or are they all just kind of listening?
Grand majority of the people did seem quite irritated at what he was saying, but there were a few individuals who actually seemed intrigued in what he was saying, but did not approach him like you did.
Like mild annoyance, or like they might try to pull some shit.
Some looked like mild annoyance, nothing crazy, but the rest it did seem they were either just straight up ignoring him or they were like, this guy's just preaching nonsense.
Granted, just so you know, from what I know, and this might be wrong, of the Republic of Texas, they've done pretty well staying neutral in the whole war.
I'm not too into the political climate right now. Everything's still a little new to me here.
That's fair.
I've been in a cave for a while.
You were in a cave?
Before this, yeah. Just in a cave. Just hanging out.
Was it dark?
Yeah.
Was it a
I
nice
mean,
cave?
I mean, as far as caves go, I don't really have like a frame of reference for how like a scale
Yeah,
Well,
but
when it
was
comes
it
to the
always wet,
quality.
or did you have some dry
It
spots in the
was
cave?
it was pretty dry. Like overall,
that's a good cave.
near the
Yeah.
back, it got a bit more wet. But you know, well,
Did
all
you
right,
have
hold
to
on now.
Go back there.
No,
You all right, Granny?
it was.
No, that's just you keep the bathroom. You don't want the bathroom right next to the front door.
Yeah, I mean,
get it. I
I
get
thought
it.
it was pretty nice. I wasn't complaining.
Were you stuck in the cave?
No, I could have left. I mean, I did. I just,
I mean, from what from what y'all say of Granny, if what y'all say of Granny at the ranch house is true, I don't think much could have kept her in a cave against her will.
Yeah, it's true.
I was protecting the world from myself, not myself from the world.
Voluntary exile.
We
Fair
should
enough.
go.
Fair enough, Granny. I'm just gonna say that real
Learn-
quick. You did seem like a kind of wild animal when we were at that ranch.
It's very terrifying.
I still don't believe that you killed that many people that Florida man's been saying, but
No, I was out of it. I don't remember nothing. You was the one that was awake, kid.
I could have sworn I got knocked out too at one point.
You
Maybe
did
I'm
not. That was
misremembering.
Marcus.
I'm misremembering. My apologies.
Yeah, I don't really.
It's been a
I
long
still
week.
can't really believe it.
No, I could have sworn that Ed got knocked out at least once.
Oh,
he
yeah,
did,
once
did
he
for
did,
a-
but it was
for a
very-
second.
It was very
Yeah.
brief.
It was after Granny went Rambo on everyone.
Yes, correct.
It's been a wild week. I apologize for my dysfunction and memory problems.
Rita pats his hand. She goes, "It's okay."
Why, thank you, little lady.
Hmm.
Anyway, so where we want to go? We want to meet up with the rest of them, or do we want to go meet up with the hunters real quick? See what this is all about.
I mean, did any of them seem keen on the hunters?
Well, you never know.
Yeah, that's probably one that we should have everyone for, I guess.
Fair enough. All right, so y'all remember which way the college is? Where's the map?
Well, I have Walter's map.
I thought I gave
Alright,
it to Ed.
No, I gave it back.
I gave it to Ed.
Oh, I have
That's
the
right.
map.
Yeah, you got it. I had it yesterday when we were looking for Grayson's.
Well, my apologies. See, this is what happens when you don't put anything on your sheet. Luke, I'm calling you out even though you're not here.
I
Suffer.
feel a disturbance, as if all the luck in my necklace had been used up. What's Walter doing? They might not be too good.
I'm sure they're okay. What's the worst that could happen? They could probably blow themselves up. I don't know how all that magic shit works, but yeah, we should probably go. All right, it's southward from here. At least I think. Yeah, that's south. All right, let's go south. Onward.
Let's go south.
All right.
Anthony,
Yes.
I don't think it's south. Just so you know,
Uh
because
oh.
this was the train station, and we went this way from the train station, I believe, and they're over there.
I don't think that's
Oh,
up
we're
to
not
date.
actually over there. We're supposed to be down here.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's not
Oh, my bad.
that's not OSHA
Sorry.
compliant.
I think that was us at the Marshalls.
Yes, that was the marshals.
Oh, okay. My bad.
The dead west, I think. North was where Grayson's was, and south is the college campus.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe the full moon was also to the north,
No, the
but
Yes,
not
but
nearly as far.
All right, so all of you, Rita,
That's me.
Ed,
Ooh.
Lane.
Oh, there's two of me.
Oh, there's two of them,
This is
and
getting out of hand. No, there are
Granny.
two of them.
As the four of you approach the magnificent college campus filled with all different random but also quite stunning and beautiful oddities scattered about. You approach a main hall in which it is guarded by two individuals. As you approach, they go, "Halt!"
Yeah, our friends brought a flute.
Ah, so you're the ones who worked with Mr. Howard. You may enter.
That was easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
You know, you
Looks-
guys should really like have better security. You it was kind of very trusting.
I do believe we were also informed that you might be arriving by your friends,
Yeah, Walter did say that.
and so it was. All right. Sorry, I'm a bit rusty at this whole like big DMing thing. Give me a break, please.
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay, we
you're
love
good.
you.
A break.
All right, just fucking kill me. All right.
Okay.
As the four of you enter, you do see the rather tall individual with his young student next to him. As he looks at you, he goes, "Ah, welcome to the College of Mysticism. How may I assist you today?"
Yeah, we're looking for our friend.
Yeah,
Ah,
they had a flute.
the flute.
Sorry, Rita.
No. You're good, dude. Thank you.
Oh, apologies. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say more. My sincerest apologies. Yes, your friends. I brought them over to the main lecture hall. They're in there right now, but uh, I will escort you there just in case they are practicing magic. The last thing we want is people getting struck down by the arcane when they're just trying to
Frequently?
look around. It happens on occasion. Sometimes someone shoots off a spell and it flies out a window, and well, someone gets hit. It's not the end of the world, but it is something we have to deal with. Prevents, things from going haywire. Regardless, I will escort you there now if you are ready.
Okay.
All right then. He begins to walk this way through these double doors and gestures at you all to follow.
Who's the winged guy there?
Don't worry about it. It's all right.
Hey, it's Todd Howard.
Yeah, it's Todd Howard, the statue.
No, Todd Howard's right there.
Yes, I know he is. Sorry, were you asking in character what the statue was?
Yeah, I was
My
trying to
apo-
ask the guide.
my apologies. I thought you were just saying that in general. As you asked that, he turns around and goes, "Believe it or not, this is a statue of the college's headmaster, Jörn Silverspell." Yes, I know. It's hard to believe as well, but it is him.
Was he really 20 foot tall like this statue?
Oh, no heavens, no. He was not 20 foot tall like his statue, but he was from what he tells us, he was a real quote unquote lady killer back in the day.
Like,
Did we report him to the marshals?
No. I don't think actually like a lady killer. No, I believe it's a colloquial term that they use in this here nation of
Yeah,
someone who is quite allured by women.
yeah. I was just pulling your leg.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a man of education. I don't get out much. And when I
Clearly.
do, it's mainly for educational purposes anyway. Knowledge is power, after all. Anywho,
And
follow me.
some could say what the headmaster was doing was educational too.
He kind of gets us like he puts a slight smirk on his face and tries not to laugh, and he goes, "You're a funny one." Anyway, just this way, please. And he walks around the statue and goes over here. Ed will follow. And he opens the first set of double doors.
Dumbledore's?
Yes.
Dumbledore?
And as you approach these doors, they open on their own. And he goes, Headmaster Silverspell, I am sorry for the interruption again, but I have 4 more individuals here. They are friends of our newest admittees. And as he says that, you do see this old gnomish individual with slightly bent knees surrounded by 5 spell books floating around him just go, Yes, yes, bring them in!
Oh.
I've been expecting them.
Oh.
Now,
Hey,
students, we're
Anthony.
taking a break.
Sorry.
Yes?
Out of character because I'm dumb. Was that the same name he said for the statue guy?
Yes.
Holy shit.
What?
I got some more questions, Mr. Person's leading us around here.
Yes, yes, I will happily answer your questions, but do note that I am currently teaching a young initiate student, so I don't have all day, to put it lightly.
Didn't you say that statue was and I just kind of like look back and forth between him and the headmaster in the center of the room.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Do you have any more questions?
Yeah, I have a lot, but they can wait.
Well, very well. You know where I am at the moment, and if I am not there later, should you wish to ask them, I shall be in my office. If you ask anyone, I'm sure they will guide you. I am Professor Ledove.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Anywho, I will be on my way. And as he says that, he just kind of
Goodbye. Oh, while there's a bit of silence, are you guys able to hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sound
Okay,
fine.
just want to make sure.
Yeah, it was my bad. Like
No, you guys are
I
fine.
thought you were done talking.
No,
I didn't
you're
mean to talk
totally
over you.
fine. You're totally fine. I was just making sure that like my mic wasn't delayed or anything, so I don't care if you guys do any of that stuff. It's just like I want to make sure the mic was okay. Mwah, smooches.
I did not consent.
Oh, Rita does not smooch you then.
Yeah, you can't go around smooching people without their consent. What the hell?
Uh-oh. Rita,
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to this man that the years have not been kind to.
Uh-oh.
How dare you?
I'm
Alright.
just saying,
That is
he's
our-
not 20
is-
feet tall, and he doesn't have wings.
He's just a different kind of beautiful.
It affects everyone differently, okay?
Yeah, what happened to your wings, sir?
Is that the first thing you ask him the moment you walk in?
Yeah, yeah.
It's very lame.
As he just kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh, the years have been cruel."
Oh.
Yeah, that happens. Sorry, I had to ask after he said that statue was you, so I just had to ask.
No worries, no worries. It's fine. It's all fine.
Were you that
Anyhow,
tall?
excuse me?
Were you that tall once?
No,
Oh. Okay,
I was probably about 6 feet shorter than that.
okay, that makes a lot of
He's
sense.
not 14 foot tall. Lane just looks at him in wonder.
The years have been cruel.
I wasn't always a gnome, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, so we were just in here looking for. Oh wait, yeah, there they are. They're right behind you.
You see Walter super focused on trying to get the lightning to work again.
And now,
See-
Mr. Smith, be careful.
You
If
see
you
Bruce
overexert
eyeball-
yourself, you might pass out.
Oh, sorry, Professor. Oh, hey guys.
Walter, quit locking your knees over there.
I'm not. That's not what.
Not supposed to lock your knees.
I was sitting down.
You had your knees locked while you were sitting down?
That's even worse.
My knees weren't locked though.
Alright, I just have one more question for you, sir.
Yes, yes.
and please tell me if I am very rude or if I have upset you. You're never supposed to ask a woman their age, but you, sir, are not a woman. How old are you?
I refuse to disclose that information on the grounds that I have the right to.
Fair enough. Okay, goodbye. She's gonna run over here next to Walter. Hi,
But like,
Walter.
are we
Rita, I got
members of the
magic
school
to.
now or something?
If you wish to be members of my fine institution, it is not required, but as I'm sure Mr. Howard told you, and I explained to your friends, and I will now re-explain to you four, that you assisted with the bringing of a magical artifact to the school, and we are forever grateful. And by doing so, technically, at any point, you could admit yourselves to our college.
Oh.
The question is, would you like to be admitted?
Hmm?
Well, I can't just say yes to that because I don't want to be admitted. Because I want to be admitted to the school, but I don't want to be admitted. If you get what I mean, I don't want to go to one of them hospitals.
He seems very confused by what you're saying.
Everyone is.
when you get tricked into a loony bin, that's they say you're being admitted. Anyway, yeah.
All right, well, that's fine, no worries, but the offer still stands.
No. I want to be in the school. Yeah.
Oh, I was confused by your wording.
I just don't want you sending me to one of them hospitals.
Oh heavens, no, I would never do such a horrible thing.
They might actually
The
be
only
good
way
for
we would send
Wayne,
you to a hospital is if you get blown up somehow, which is a
Forget what year it
possibility.
is.
Okay, what's the likelihood of that
73.
happening? Oh,
The year of this year?
Yeah.
At 1869.
69. Okay. Yeah, never mind.
nice.
Rita, I managed to get some sparks flying with my fingers.
Can you show me?
If I
Good on you,
can,
Walter.
if I'm able to, I don't know.
Make me a Arcana check.
Come on.
No.
Oh,
I was able to do it once.
I'm
And-
sure I'll be able to do it again soon. You got that spark in ya.
Very funny, Rita. Yeah, Professor, is it fine if I keep this little piece of metal?
Yes, of course. It's just a simple spell component, and if you need more, we do have a shop for selling those.
Ooh.
All right, thank you.
You see, the wonderful thing about spell components is not all of them have to be magically charged. In the case of the cantrip Arczap, the piece of metal could be any piece of metal, even that on one of the doohickeys that those people fire.
Oh, doohickeys.
Yes, a gun. Yes, a gun.
I prefer doohickey.
Yeah, but
Doohickey.
what if you have one of these and I'll hold up I never decide what my focus is.
I just assumed it was like a gator tooth.
Yeah, I'll pull out a big shark tooth, like a megalodon tooth or something. And you don't have to have any of those there things.
Yes, if you have an arcane focus, that acts as a substitute to all material components, but me personally, I like using material components. It's more fun.
Yeah, I gotta use a hair. I think I might have to use them sometimes.
Yes,
But-
there are some spells that even an arcane focus is not enough.
But I don't know none of them.
Well, regardless, in due time, should you ever need them, you can purchase them here, and at a good price too. One of the books flies over in front of him, and he opens it up and pulls out a little packet of papers, and he magically floats it on over in front of you. And he goes, "Just fill out the information, Dad. We'll have you admitted."
To the school, not a hospital.
Yes, to the school. My apologies. I should explain
Right?
that.
Okay. They're building one of them back where I'm from. been a little nervous about it here lately.
Oh, no,
I
it's
think-
fine. Forgive me.
Out of character, I think you might be getting the word admitted and accepted mixed up.
No, you get admitted to a school as well.
Yeah, admitted still works.
You get admitted to a school as
But
well?
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like admission.
you go to the
Ah,
office
okay.
of admission. But
Okay.
but
Or
being
enrolled.
like, if someone
Enrolled
just
is a
says
better word too.
Yeah, that probably works
that's
better.
it too.
Yes.
But like, it's a
Say-
colloquialism of like being admitted is
Yeah, yeah.
being put into a
Yeah, loony bin.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bet.
Well, I've already stuck with it, so it's admitted. Deal with it.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Walter's just gonna try one more time to spark.
Okay, go for it.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, he's done
no
for
spark.
the day.
Anthony, there's nothing on here that requires my full name, is there?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, Anthony. Since
Lord
I'm
of
there to
man.
support him,
I would say since you are not a magically inclined individual, you would not necessarily be able to.
For moral
that's
support,
fair
though.
enough. Yeah,
Moral
for
support?
support.
Ah, fine. Like, you can reroll it.
Come on, big bunny. Oh!
Oh,
Rita, you watch as Walter is. Are you still sitting? I assume you're still sitting.
Yeah.
Okay, as you see, as Walter is sitting there, crisscross applesauce, holding the little metal piece in between his fingers, you do see a few sparks beginning to coalesce around his fingertips and the piece of metal. It does not shoot off, but it does spark around his fingers and then poof, fade away.
I did it again. It was a lot stronger this time, but it's still not
Yeah!
enough to fire.
Rita gives him a high five.
Yeah.
Woo!
I'll use the hand that wasn't trying to cast it because I'm afraid it might discharge.
Nah,
Okay.
bro.
Bruce and Walter, where's Marcus?
He
He's
went
right
to
here.
the library.
Yeah,
I
he
would
goes
say
to the
I would say
library.
he is technically at the library. He would not be there.
Oh, goodbye.
I'm just gonna put him right there for now.
Walter,
Marcus.
you said you did some magic earlier. Did you make Marcus a spear?
No, he went to the library. I just said that.
Yeah, but that's what you would say if he was no longer with us.
You've known me for
Aw.
like a week. Would I ever lie like that?
According to my flaw, yes.
Well,
Oh, flaws.
Anthony, please read my flaw.
Uh-oh.
Do you want me to read it aloud to all of them?
No.
Okay.
But then we don't get the joke.
Funny.
Is it
So-
haha
so
funny
yes.
or is it just funny?
Funny.
Damn it.
Do I amuse you?
Yes, you amuse me. Every day.
Yeah, no.
It's okay.
I've
I don't
only,
think
like-
you're a liar.
I've only lied like maybe, Walter counts visibly on his fingers like 6 times in my life. And
Walter,
all of
that's
them...
a lie. You haven't lied before.
No, I lied about eating my vegetables when I was a little kid.
Oh, okay.
I mean, every kid does.
This is true.
Walter, you need
Yeah,
to
every kid lies about accidentally killing their neighbor's cat too, Rita. It's just dog. I said dog, not cat.
Weird Rita noises.
No, I legit would have said dog. I would not have said cat to Rita.
Well, that's a
kill their
Bean thing.
cats?
Would Lane have said cat?
No, not to Rita.
Aw, well, that's good.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Bean just has a negative wisdom score.
Oh no.
Man's got a 7 wisdom.
No.
Well, if
IRL.
it's a negative score, then that's worse.
But you see, negatives eventually.
Yeah, it's actually
Positive.
yeah. We'll get a stack overflow if we go negative enough. We'll go back
Yeah.
to the positives.
Exactly. So like -7 is higher than -2. Come on, you guys.
Yeah.
First grade.
That was not in first grade.
Shut up.
I wumbo, you wumbo, he, she, we, wumbo. Wumbology, the study of wumbo. Come on, SpongeBob, it's first grade.
That's great. I appreciate you for knowing that. Makes me happy. That made my night. Thank you guys.
Yeah. So Walter and Bruce, we didn't see nothing. No one that looked like they was the person.
I mean, you sure?
Yep.
He said all day, right?
Well, yeah, but I figured we had other stuff to do. We can't just stay there 24 hours.
Can I insight check him saying that he was sure that he didn't see anyone? Because he sounded kind of hesitant or like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Sure. You just DM roll me a persuasion or deception check. Your choice.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. Bean, do me a favor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Meet me in Hushrooms real quick.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You go Wilder and
Initiative.
Mushrooms.
Roll initiative. Who are we killing today?
We're killing this guy right here.
Yeah,
I
we're,
don't like
we're
his
killing
nose.
the headmaster.
He's not gonna go down easy. He's probably a freaking...
Not
He
kill
probably
Patterson.
is, but it's a valiant
Fuck
cause.
Patterson.
My god. I can't.
Can't believe they're talking about Wombology.
Oh my
That's what I'm
god.
saying. Yo, so how's everybody doing?
Doing good.
Good.
That's
Pretty
good.
Gucci flip flops.
I got the day off tomorrow
Oh shit!
Nice.
because I have to dress up as a goat on Saturday, but I get the day off tomorrow.
Aw,
I'm sorry. What, Beck?
I have to be
Why?
my radio station's mascot on Saturday.
that's great. Is it a cute goat or is it like a little
It's a rock station, so no.
goat? Okay, cool. That's good.
Rock goat.
Rock
Sad.
goat. Yo, Rocco?
Rocco.
Rocco the Rock?
Walter.
What?
Oh!
After Florida Man says this, and you peer into his brain a little bit using your oh so beautiful eyes and using your oh so beautiful ears to take his words to heart and see if he's being truthful or not. You get a feeling that something is definitely off,
Roll
but you
initiative.
don't know if it's just he's telling a lie or if he's telling the truth. It's very, very foggy, but you could tell that something with the way he said it is something is off.
Elaine, you mind if I talk to you, like, not really in private, but just off to the side here a bit?
Yeah, maybe we should let them get back to their class here. This guy right here, and I'm gonna point to Patterson. He looks like he's really into this class.
Yeah, Patterson's very good.
I'll give Patterson the green circle.
Naughty students get the green circle.
No, good students get the green circle. Naughty students get the red circle. Like this one
Uh-oh.
right here, red circle.
Naughty students get disappeared to the library.
Oh no.
No, that's
Marcus,
evil
no.
students.
Rita, you haven't chosen yet if you want to be admitted to the college. You don't get a circle.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna turn in that packet. The name on it is Florida Man.
Okay. As he takes your packet and begins to read through it and sees that you just put Florida Man and he's like, I'm simply curious. Is that actually your legal name?
Um,
It is in Texas.
No matter. It's all fun.
It
all right.
might as well be.
All right, Mr. Florida Man, your student ID number going forward is 6,306.
Okay.
Very good. Would the rest of you like to sign up as he looks over to you, Rita, Ed, and Grandma? Admit. Not sign up. Forgive me.
You could say enroll.
I'm not going to. I've already committed to admit, and I've already said this, so deal with it.
Well, I'm a barbarian, and I don't think I really have the good stats for being a spellcaster, but I do appreciate the offer, so thank you.
What does that
but
even mean,
Rita-
Rita?
Rita, well, don't those cool floaty cats that when you get mad, they kind of look magical.
Oh yeah, they are pretty magical, but that's different. That's something else. That's my family.
That's your family?
Yeah, it's my family. They're great, aren't
No.
they?
They're ghosts?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you told me not to worry about them, but still. Oh man.
Yeah, they're my family.
Would I be near them to hear this?
No,
You
you
in
would
the
be
library.
a floor up if you actually look on your roll 20. You're on a different map than all of them.
Goodbye.
Oh, this is true. Yes. Oh, okay.
So no, you would not be able to hear them. And after Rita finishes saying all of that, Ed just kind of goes, "I appreciate the offer, Mr. Little Magic Man, but that ain't the thing for me. I got my magical fuck tattoo, and that's all I need." He looks kind of rejected a little bit, and he goes, "Well, it's all fine and dandy. Uh, the offer stands obviously for anyone who wishes to enroll. What about you?" As he looks over to you, Gertrude. Not Logan dead.
Why not?
Oh, very well. He pulls out another packet and has it float over towards you, and he goes, "Just fill out that information, and I'll have you enrolled ASAP."
Thank you, sweetie.
Also, I came over here to the side for Walter since he asked me to.
Ed is gonna go. If y'all don't mind, I'm just gonna step out. I don't want to get blasted or lose any of my limbs. I'm too handsome to be scarred like that.
You should maybe you can figure out where Marcus got disappeared to.
He went to the library.
Mr. Silver Spell, where would the library be? He just kind of goes, "It's directly upstairs from here." He goes, "Thank you kindly." And as he goes to walk out, the doors open before him, and he just kind of goes, "That won't last." Walks through.
Them and them inventions that they're having, they'll
Goes
be
up the
just a
stairs.
fad.
Oh, she's gonna follow him. Hyung.
Okay, Rita and Ed go upstairs. Grandma, you were filling out the proper paperwork, but you two, your conversation.
Yeah, Walter, what's up?
Lane, something doesn't seem right. I don't know if you're telling the truth or you're lying, but you just seem uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, I was told by a man, and then you convinced me that I'm gonna be the one to die.
But that wasn't making you uncomfortable before. It was just making you a little nervous. But this feels
Yeah, that was
different.
before we spent another hour there and didn't see nothing.
I don't know. You don't seem like the kind of man who would be intimidated by something like that. If anything, you'd be like, "Oh, look at me! I'm going to launch a gator into this guy's house because he said I'm going to die."
All right, you want the truth, Walter?
Yes.
I am trying to be better, like you told me, and like Padre told me. And there was a guy there, basically calling for my family and friends to be killed in the war.
He was doing what? What was he saying? That sounds awful.
Well-
Who would say stuff like that?
He was calling for the entire Republic of Texas, which might as well be a third power, though it's neutral, to join with the Union, and that would make it very one-sided. And I don't know if you've seen you probably know how destructive this war has been,
No,
especially before the stalemate.
thankfully Maine's been kept out of it. But yeah, there's been
If-
a
if
lot
that
of orders for
stalemate-
weapons.
If that stalemate was broken, which it would be in that big of a power shift, I would reckon. I we can disagree, but we both have people we care about in our respective places.
I get that, but you're letting an innocent man die because something might happen?
Huh? What? No, that's just what I'm worried about. I never said nothing about him being anything to do with an innocent person, not the person dying.
Oh, I misheard.
You were talking
then.
about me.
I
You were talking
misheard,
about me.
Bean.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't you? I mean, surely there'd be. You'd be more not like that. Wouldn't make you super uncomfortable, wouldn't you? Because like you'd be.
Well, the uncomfortable part is me trying not to do anything, and Granny, siding with him when no one else in the crowd was. So yeah.
I mean, Granny's kind of awkward at times. She probably just said yes because that was the best thing to do in that case without like offending someone. But maybe if Texas not really joined the Union, but like made an alliance with them, not necessarily be the end of the war in a violent way. It could be a peaceful end. Like it would potentially open up, make people more willing to have a talk with words rather than with fists and guns and deadly magic.
Oh well, we've been ready to have a peaceful end to this the whole time. Y'all, the Union's the ones that want to reclaim the area.
What's the Anthony? What's the propaganda? Like
I
The
Like-
propaganda for
know nothing about the
the-
Yankee side of.
yeah, the Yankee side.
the propaganda for the North to discredit the South. A lot has to do with Gettysburg, saying Gettysburg was the first step in their plan, and that should they come even further north, rather, that your way of life could be in shambles.
Well, actually, was there anything mentioned of like them like just being warmongers and not wanting peace?
I can kind of answer that. I'd say, sort of, yeah. From, like you said, from the way how Gettysburg turned out, it was a complete massacre in terms of what happened to the Union forces. The South had contractors, and the Union had yet to implement pastors into their ranks, so they were just like utterly decimated by picture of like barrages of fireballs and stuff like that. So it's kind of like, yeah, warmongers is a picture that they paint. Probably devils need to call them as much, you know. So shit like that.
Yes,
That's like
that
most of your anti-South stuff.
that would be
We-
very much correct.
I mean,
We just wanted to be left alone by Washington, and y'all's not you, Walter, but you was in the Union side, had been rolling in. Rolling in is not a term that would be used. There were no tanks. Had been coming in,
marching in.
marching in, and trying to take away everything. So I do not believe for a second that them getting that power of the side of Texas joining them would be any more peaceful.
I imagine the Union says the Confederates started it, and the Confederates said the Union started it. What's actually true?
For the war as a whole, or for Gettysburg?
The war as a whole.
The war
For
as
the
a whole
war-
started the exact same. With
Yeah.
I didn't learn it too much in school.
Oh yes, I
Yeah.
forgot you're Canadian. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will explain real quick.
It's
Fort
more of a
Sumter, right?
footnote.
Yes, the attack on Fort Sumter was the start of the American Civil War, and that it goes for the same in this timeline as
Who
well.
was the aggressor in that battle? That name means nothing to me.
The South attacked first, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I
So
can't
they-
remember is if secession was before or after that, Shelley.
The
Discussion
secession.
was after.
No,
Okay.
no. I think it was
I thought they
before.
seceded. And
They seceded, and then they told them to leave the fort because that technically wasn't U.S. anymore. They didn't
Yeah.
leave, so they bombarded them.
Secession was before the bombardment.
Yes, so essentially they
Well,
told them to
Virginia's
leave.
secession.
They told them to leave. They didn't leave. They bombed them. Started the war.
Bonnie Blue seceded, aka Virginia.
I took like 3 American history courses in college, so
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know exactly what happened at the start of the war. Granted, it was like well before I was born, but I don't know. I
how old are you?
imagine.
How old are
The
you?
war started 2 years ago,
Oh, was it 2
How old
years
are you?
ago?
right?
Six-
It started in 61. Oh, 8 years ago. It started in 61.
Oh,
Yeah, you would have been 10, Walter.
yeah, it would have been. I thought it's been like stalemated for.
It's been
super
stalemated
long.
for. It has been stalemated for a long while. Not much has happened since Gettysburg, but before that, it was pretty bloody.
When was
Yeah,
Gettysburg?
Gettysburg, I believe, was 60.
Are we saying Gettysburg happened at the same time
Gettysburg did
as
happen at
Real
the same
World?
time.
yeah.
63. The
63.
war's been a stalemate for
6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
But there's still been battles, but there's been nothing extremely
More just
massive or as
border
bloody as
skirmishes.
Gettysburg. Essentially, yes. And you would know also that with the fall of Gettysburg also came the fall of West Virginia and Pennsylvania, essentially becoming battleground states. Here actually,
And what's the deal with
for
Oklahoma?
the coastal
Oklahoma.
campaign.
Oklahoma is also technically a battleground state, but it's also still I believe at this point in time it was still technically native territory.
The Indian territories is what it was called back then. Yeah.
Yes, it was still the Indian territories. So
Anyway, I'd say it's like a three-way stalemate between who's trying to like maintain their hold on it, and the Indians are kind of getting attacked from both sides. And if there's more than one tribe located in that area during that period of time, which I'm not sure of, because I
There
didn't look
was,
too
yeah.
much.
yeah, there
Yeah,
definitely
so I'd say that maybe like one of the tribes is probably promised like the area if they fight to the south, whereas like the other would probably be promised if they fought to the north. Something along the lines of that. But either way, ultimately, it's like the U.S. government has screwed the natives. So I wouldn't be surprised if, like, even in alternate history, well, no, I'd say it. They probably still screw them.
yes.
That's not even me trying to be a dick. It's just that's just the way how the people were, so they do it. They wouldn't think anything of it.
Lane, I know my government very much says like you guys started it, blah blah blah, and that it's possible for us to win the war. But looking at the map, it's changed so much since I was born. Like Washington D.C. is not America's capital anymore. That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's the second biggest change that's happened since I was born. It was funny here. I just realized because y'all said the war started when Walter was 10. The reckoning happened when I was 10. When Lane was 10.
This is true.
That's a parallel right there.
That's
1842.
interesting. Yeah,
That was not planned in the slightest.
that's actually really cool.
It's funny how it works out that way. I can't believe Florida man is just Walter, but from the future.
And from the south.
Yeah, long lost twin brother, but
Oh, we're
but
talking
not
about
twin.
evil Walter.
Lane is evil
Walter from the future.
It all makes sense now.
Oh.
Sean Connor.
Walter,
boy.
the embodiment of goodness. Lane, the embodiment of chaos. It all makes sense now.
Yeah, actually,
Badness.
Lane is an evil Walter. He's chaotic Walter.
It's chaotic Walter.
Chaotic Walter. Yeah.
And the Union has been basically pushed back into a corner, and yeah, they're trying to put on like a brave face and all, but a lot of innocent people have gotten hurt because of that. Like, why? It was a massacre at Gettysburg. And everything, I don't know. I try to look at things objectively, Lane, but if the Confederates really just wanted to be left alone, they wouldn't have pushed so far north.
Well, okay. When would the blockades have ended? Would that have ended at the same time as Gettysburg?
Oh, Dylan.
So no, I didn't plan on it. So essentially, I'd have to give me a moment. When do the blockades start?
Oh, the blockade, the Gulf, all the ports of the Confederacy were basically blockaded for most of the Civil War.
Sorry, guys. I just need a Civil War crash course.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't
No.
worry.
Yeah, and then but then
Okay.
the alternate stuff also makes it like the characters would know it, so we kind of
Yeah.
it was gonna come up
So
eventually. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it started.
Sumter happened in January of '61, but the secession was at the end of December of '60. The blockade began in July of '61. I'd say it lasted all of 6 months until it started to get like wiped out port by port. And
Okay.
so
So the blockade lasted even less time than it did in real life.
Yeah.
Well, the
I just-
blockade
no.
is what won the North the war.
yeah, pretty much. The blockades would won the North the war because it was maintained the entire time.
Yeah.
But in this timeline,
timeline,
it was not.
Yeah.
Also, interesting thing for alternate history, it's very likely that given the Confederacy winning Gettysburg, that England would have recognized the Confederacy because that was when they decided not to in real history.
Right.
That's
They were
true.
going
Yeah.
to they were on the verge of recognizing the Confederacy and siding with them.
times
Remember that.
changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd reasonably say that then they would have recognized them. Yeah, but basically any battle that wasn't because if I remember correctly, the Union's plan for the war, they split it into 3 theaters. There was the coastal, the eastern, and the western theaters.
Yep.
I would say that any of the coastal and eastern battles that would have taken place after Gettysburg did not, because they were just too afraid to push it, and they just kind of have been locked in a stalemate. I'd say like maybe a skirmish or two has happened in the west since, but nothing major. And if I remember correctly, I have to look it up, but I know that there was like battles in Texas. Those obviously wouldn't have happened because they weren't part of the war. So like Bull
Right.
Run, I think, right? Bull Run was in Texas.
No, Bull Run is like right outside of DC. It was in I can't remember, Maryland or Virginia. They came from West Virginia and some from Maryland. Yeah, it was in Virginia.
Oh wow, it is in Virginia. What the hell? So then what am I thinking of? What's the one? Oh, is that? Hold on.
There's actually 2 Battle of Bull Runs.
Yeah. Or go on without me. I have to look something up.
Okay, back to your All2's conversation.
So the blockade ended earlier.
Yes, the blockade would have ended very early in the war.
Walter, think about it this way. There was not much I think it's fair to say the Union did not have as many contractors. And that is one of the reasons that Gettysburg went the way it did. If that power matchup is the case, if we wanted to conquer the North, we would have kept pushing.
Yeah, that's one thing that's always bothered me. Is like, why did you stop?
We just wanted the DC. We wanted DC, or now I guess New York, Philadelphia, something.
New York City would be the new capital.
New York, and now New York to stop telling us overstepping and stepping on state rights.
Walter's just kind of really thinking.
This conversation has gone completely sideways from where it started.
It went from, "Are you sure you're telling the truth?" to, "Listen, Walter, the war was meant to happen."
Listen,
Okay.
we need war dumps.
But why?
So the Battle of Sabine Pass did not take place because that was in Texas, and Galveston didn't happen.
Has there been any news of like potential talks of ceasefire, or is it just constant distrust?
There are dissenters in the South and the North, both, but things are entirely too hectic for either side to get organized enough. There was an attempt at a peace talk. It failed. And that was in 65.
I mean, why don't we go talk to this guy and explain it from both our perspectives? Because he's clearly a Texan coming at it from an outside perspective, albeit biased towards the Union. And maybe we could change his mind to be potentially push for Texas to be a mediator between the two, end it peacefully.
I mean, I think that's mighty optimistic of you,
I mean,
Walter.
what's wrong with having a bit of hope for the future?
Mystic, I love it. Rita is just like, oh, fuck the world at this point. She's willing to just take any good that is offered. Doesn't expect anything from anybody.
The way this man was talking, I don't know how that he'd be very open to me talking with him.
Maybe
Or
not
anyone
you, but
from
with
that side.
but me coming at him too, with you by my side, a Union representative and a Confederate representative, both talking the same idea.
Also, I think we might need to see what the I think it's fair to say that both sides have done propaganda.
Oh, definitely. We clearly have.
What we need to think about in your idea here, Walter, is what the third side's propaganda has been for either of our sides. What Texas has been saying about both sides.
I'll approach the headmaster.
Okay, you approach Headmaster.
Headmaster Silverspell. What has the news of the war been like from Texas's perspective, in a
News
general
of the
sense?
war. Well, quite frankly, we are just told that the war is at a stalemate and that Texas as a whole does not wish to interfere and remain a neutral party since it is not the Republic's business. They help neither side, really.
All right, thank you.
Also worth noting, the war in this universe has already gone on 4 years longer than the actual war.
Yeah.
Also, maybe we should continue this somewhere or someone else, and so we're not holding up this class.
No, I think they're still going. We're just off to the side.
They are still going.
Okay.
They're keeping it rather contained. Although they are practicing new magic, they're very much so keeping it, focused in their little area and only really, if they're shooting off anything, they're either shooting it upward or into the ground, as to not harm anyone that may be spectating around. I.e., you two in the corner and Grandma.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be fine. They're, if anything, it teaches them stronger discipline.
Yeah, being hit by one of those arcs might also teach us a thing or two.
Hello?
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 Hello, you coughed. I wasn't sure what was happening.
I just coughed.
Okay.
You didn't have more to say?
No.
All right. So, I kind of whispered it to you anyway, but I'll say it now. The headmaster looks at you, Grandma, and goes, "You've been admitted to the College of Mysticism. Your student ID number is 3607. Welcome."
Thank you, sweetie.
Kind of blushes a little when you say that.
Ugh.
Now kiss.
Okay.
Oh,
Two old people in love.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna say this loud enough for Bruce to hear as well. I think Ed was talking about wanting to go see the hunters before it gets too late.
As you say that, Bruce kind of looks over and goes, "Oh yeah, that. Yeah, we should go do that. We should go get the rest of them."
Oh, I forgot he had to
Thank.
leave.
Yes, he did leave. As he says that, he kind of approaches the headmaster. He just begins talking to him real quick, and you see the headmaster kind of like nod his head real fast, and then he walks over to y'all two and goes, "Well, whenever you're ready, they're upstairs."
We should probably go see how Marcus has come along and get Ed and Rita.
You
Speaking of
teleported
which,
him all the way upstairs, Walter?
That's what they're in the library.
I thought you just
Speaking of which-
disappeared him.
I told you multiple times they're in the library.
we're gonna cut to these 2/3 now, as the moment when they decided to go up the stairs. So, Rita and Ed, as you walk up the stairs and find yourself in this library sprawling with books going from floor all the way to ceiling, uh, you kind of are peeking around trying to find Marcus. You see this individual right here. They look over and go, "Can I help you with anything?"
Yes, actually,
Not you.
no, oh,
You
oh,
know, I really thought that he was talking to me, but then you started talking, and I was like, uh-oh.
We'll get to you in a moment. I apologize, Marcus.
Rita's, she's gonna kind of walk up and be like, "We're looking for our friend. He's, he's about this tall." She, like, points as tall as she can.
He's maximum
She
tall.
Maximum tall, right? He wears a trench coat. I think he has green eyes and black hair.
Oh, yes, that fellow. He went around the corner, and I believe he's talking with the librarian.
Oh, okay, thank you. Rita pulls at Ed's like shirt and she goes, "He's this way."
He kind of goes, "All right, lead the way."
Alright, she pulls his hand and she leads the way.
All right,
This is the way.
both make your way around the corner, and you find Marcus. Now, Marcus, you may say whatever you wish.
okay. Yes, I have some questions. Maybe you could help me?
Yes.
So, I was conducting some spells on the floor below, and I even stumped the headmaster?
Yes.
Yes, the headmaster with this one. I cast black magic. Do you know anything about that, possibly?
Hmm. We might have some things within the library, but being a recent enmity, I cannot divulge onto you all the knowledge our library possesses.
I see. I will take whatever I can get then.
Very well. He kind of looks around the library, almost kind of scanning it, and then you see 3 books come off the shelf and make their way towards the front desk and kind of pile up in front of you. And he goes, "Do note that you cannot leave the library with these books unless you rent them out. And if you do rent them out, they must be returned within 3 days' time,
Or,
or you get a fine."
I see. I thought like they were going to like self-destruct or something in my backpack.
No,
Okay.
no, we cannot destroy knowledge such as this. However, if it is more than 30 days, the books will be magically teleported back here, and you will have to pay a substantial fine.
I see. Okay. Um, I just look over and this looks like a bench, right?
Yes, it is essentially like a bench with like a little area to put down your book, so that way it's positioned in a way so that way you don't have to look down. It's essentially a
Reading
nice
desk.
table just to not hurt your neck. Yeah, reading desk.
All right, awesome. I go, I might rent these, but for now I'm just going to read them over here if that's all right.
Very well.
All right, thank you. And Marcus kind of gets like a little excited. It's been a long time since he's read a book. So he goes over here and he sits down and he purposely like doesn't touch the ground with his feet and he's dangling his feet while he starts reading. He opens the first book and starts reading to see if it will be enlightening to him.
Okay. As you read the first book, taking probably about like an hour to get to where you're trying to look for, uh, it does mention and does talk about black magic of old. Essentially, in this world, what they refer to now as pagan rituals to change the weather and potions that make people fall in love with a certain someone.
Right.
Nothing too particular with what you were looking for. It is more
Right.
of just talking about what people believe to have been magic before the advent of Christianity and its spread throughout the world.
Right. All right. Perhaps this isn't the one. He puts aside the book and he opens the second one.
Okay. Uh, the second book talks about magic from the pre-reckoned world, essentially. You know,
Right.
Faerunian. It talks about magic from there, and it discusses how sometimes black magic is simply something that has to do with someone's affinity, and how magic itself is something that could be warped and changed to suit that of the caster. And it gives a perfect example with even a small drawing of a farmer wizard casting magic missile, but the magic missiles look like three chickens.
You chickens?
Basically saying that a caster can weave magic to suit their preferences and take on the appearance of whatever, so long as the property remains the same. And sometimes their own affinity with magic or just them as a whole will affect the color of said magic.
Right. Okay. So like how I can shape my spiritual weapon to the shape that it
Es-
is.
Essentially, yes.
Okay. Cool.
And how you also gather from that you could probably also make a few of your other spells take on the shape of something else, so long as their function remains the same.
Ooh,
I imagine it
Marcus is
even works
excited.
subconsciously too.
Right.
Out
Right.
of character, flair.
Yeah, it's called. Essentially, this book tells you that you can have flair.
Yo, and Marcus is like fangirling over this book at the moment. He's like, "Oh my god, this is amazing." What do
The title of the book is A Brief Study on Magical Flair.
nice. Um, did he finish the book?
You would have. It wasn't a very big book, so you would have finished it relatively quickly, and it would have been around this point that Rita and Ed would have come up, and Rita, you would have seen Marcus sitting at the desk over there.
Oh. Rita waves and she goes, "Hi, Marcus." No, yeah, Marcus. My bad. She goes, "Hi, Marcus."
Everyone looks at you and just goes, "Shh."
He
Hi,
turns and goes,
Marcus.
"Oh my god!"
That was way worse.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
He just looks and goes, "Hi, Rita."
She runs over and she pulls Ed with her.
Oh my god.
Hyung! She sits on the other bench.
That's like dropping a kinetic missile. Holy shit.
Holy fuck. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Do,
Rita comes over. She sits down next to you.
to what do I owe the pleasure?
What are you reading?
So, the first book I read was about magic.
Sorry. Dumb it down for me, please.
Oh,
He didn't even
okay.
say anything that was considered smart.
Fuck, man. Okay.
What are you reading? Oh, I'm reading this fine book.
I didn't even get to
You're
say what
you're
the
talking.
fuck it was.
You're talking too smart for me. I'm reading book. It good.
See, that's what he should have said, right? That's
Okay,
what he should have
uh,
said.
Okay.
Why use lot
Hold
word
on.
few word do trick?
Hold
Few
on.
word do trick.
Do.
So, okay. Okay. So, this book, and he like holds it out so you can see it, and he like points to it. He goes, "This book was teaching me about magic before the reckoning, right?" He goes, "Oh wait, she doesn't know what that is. About 25 years ago. Um, oh god, how do I explain this? So, Rita, but before you were born,
That exists.
That exists.
Any brain can't comprehend all of this at once.
oh my fucking god. Anyways, I experienced a certain kind of magic when I was casting here when we first got here, Rita. It was black magic, if you will.
There's
And
different colors of magic?
yes, and he kind of like just like with a snap of a finger, kind of like slowly lights a flame on the tip of his finger. Goes,
Hey,
see?
yo, roll for Arcana? No, I'm kidding.
Do you want me to, Anthony?
No, no.
Okay. And I would Marcus be able to like change the color of a flame so small?
Yes.
Okay.
You can
So
essentially change if you can change it even while you have it active to like
nice.
RGB keyboard essentially.
Right. So I go, see how it's orange now? And then through like literally a millisecond, it turns to blue. And then it turns to red. I can change the colors with this magic, right? But it's confusing because I've never heard of black magic before. That's why I'm trying to discover it.
Okay. So, what is magic?
No one knows.
These are the important questions, Marcus, okay?
Okay. I don't know how to explain to her.
Sparky, sparky, boom, boom.
Okay, yeah. So Marcus goes, with the cast of my hand, I can make things happen. Like for example, I snap my finger and it lights again. I can do that. There's other kinds of cool things I could do too, like I could summon a giant hammer like your hammer.
I think I could do something like that.
Really?
Yeah. Rita puts her hand in her armpit and starts making fart noises.
Oh my god.
Well, hey, little lady, that does seem pretty magical, Ed says as he's like holding a book trying to seem smart, but you both notice immediately the book is upside down.
She goes, "Thanks, Ed."
Marcus is just smiling and this entire time like, yes, this is what I have to deal with.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
So it's a good thing one of his personality traits is I'm used to helping out those who aren't as smart as I am, so I'm patiently explain anything and everything to others.
Ha.
Good personality trait. So wow, that was pretty magical what you did with your armpit.
Thank you. Yeah, I learned that from my older brother. He's pretty cool.
I bet he seems like a very smart fellow.
Yeah.
Did he smelt
Only
fart?
smello. He smelt fart.
Fucking god. How about this? We can go back down to the the chamber, but what did you guys come up here in the first place for?
That's a good question. Ed, why did we come up here?
Came up here to get him.
Oh, we did? I thought we came up here to get books.
I mean, we could probably take some books. I
But
don't exactly know how these types of buildings work. I've never been in one before, and quite frankly, this one seems like a good read.
Well,
Still
you might
upside down.
you might want to go talk to the fellow in the middle there if you want to rent. I'm actually going to walk back up to him and I go, "Could I rent this book, please? The one that I didn't read yet." And I give him back the other 2 books.
He looks at you and goes, very well. Marcus Dean, in 3 days' time, you are to return this book to the library. Every day afterward, you will incur a fine of 1 gold. After 30 days, the book will be teleported here,
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
and you will have to pay a fine of double of what you currently are, depending.
Right. Say, you wouldn't happen to have any spiritual weapon books here, would you?
Books on the spell spiritual weapon?
Indeed.
He kind of thinks real quick and looks around the library and then looks behind him a little and he goes, I do own this one book on clerical spells. I do believe spiritual weapon would be in here.
Could I have that, please?
You may rent it.
That's what I mean, yes.
Word it as such. He puts it down on the desk in front of you.
You say worded as such?
Yes.
He's a librarian. Of course he's gonna care the fuck about grammar.
Thank you.
It's the only thing he has in his meaningless life.
Oh my fucking god.
My God, man.
Alright,
damn, son.
he puts them in his bag and he goes, "Thank you. I will be back within 3 days' time. You have a great day."
Same to you.
All right. Who wants to go hit up a bar?
Like noon. Let's go hit up a bar.
Heads down.
Die drinking, die
Ed, like,
drinking.
Ed just goes, well, shit, I have no
You're a
problem with
man
that.
of the cloth, for God's sake.
He
What's
puts,
that?
So you're a man of the cloth, for God's sake. Show some decorum.
I looked it up. It's not a sin.
Yeah, well, it depends on which denomination.
In the Book of
What
the
denomination
Reckoning,
is Marcus?
it's not.
What denomination is the Church of the Reckoning? Essentially.
Oh, I guess there would be almost like, what are the really prudish ones?
Orthodox?
Mormon.
Orthodox, Mormon,
Amish.
Amish.
Amish. Seventh-day
Maybe-
Adventist is real strict.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I'd have
I mean,
to.
if we're
I'd have
doing
to,
if
like,
we're doing
compare them.
confession and calling him father, he's Catholic.
Yeah, I'd
You'd be
say
Roman
it's,
Catholic.
it's like it's like a new sect of Roman Catholic. But if anything, I'd say that they're like probably slightly more strict than the actual Roman Catholic Church. But
Do they-
when it
do
comes
they
to
still
certain
vote?
things-
I don't think
Do
drinking.
they still have the same pope?
no, they don't have a pope. They're
Oh,
not
there's no
officially
pope.
recognized by the church, so they have a bishop.
Right, but would they recognize the pope? Whether the
Would
pope
they recognize
recognizes
the
them or
pope?
not?
When asked to comment, Bishop Jack Willow said, "Fuck that dude. He's Italian."
Oh my fucking god.
True quote.
Yeah, if it's basically, I know regular Catholic can drink. I don't know about Roman Catholic.
As far as I was raised Roman Catholic. As far as I know, there was nothing against it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
there's nothing against it.
I went to mostly Roman Catholic churches, but I consider myself Irish Catholic, and I've never heard anything against drinking.
Well, of course, Irish.
Hey,
Yeah, well. Jesus fucking Christ.
Say not to drink is basically a sin over there.
exactly. No, I don't know. It's like with the way how the religion is, they think that the world's like this because people sin too much. So I feel like maybe they wouldn't enforce it, but they definitely look down on you drinking excessively. You know.
Or any
I
other
don't
way?
know.
Nope.
Is there any other way to drink other than
The-
excessively? No,
Yeah.
there's not. what a line we walk.
You know, I asked my dad about if there was any restaurants in Ireland, and he goes, "Tom, there's no restaurants in Ireland. They're all pubs." And I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds about right.
Not wrong.
If they can drink, I can drink." Here.
Kind of got you there.
Anyways, I go. Are you guys coming with me? We're going downstairs.
Yeah. One sec. Rita, you watch as Ed kind of goes like, and kind of just puts one hand on the end of the bookshelf, pushes all the books to the side, and then puts the book he took out back, not where he found it, and then just like pushes them all back and goes, "Yeah, no one will notice," and just starts following behind
The
Marcus.
librarian is just like, you see smoke
He-
coming out of his ears.
Not even that. He just looks saddened.
Rita looks back. Does she see he's saddened?
He is sad. He lets out a deep.
My life's work is ruined.
Rita waves as she walks away.
He does not wave back.
Oh my god. Yeah, goodbye.
I think at this point, Lane and Walter would be coming up the stairs.
Yes, it would have conveniently timed up with the fact that your conversation would have ended and you all would have gathered to get them. So as you can see, I moved you back to the first floor map, and I buried Lane underneath Bruce, and then we have Ed,
Man,
Rita,
me,
Marcuson.
Hello.
Marcus.
The gang is back
Marcus go
together.
bark.
Work.
Marcus, you're here. Actually, I have a
Hello.
quick question. Do you have to, when you took out the book, did you have to pay a fee or anything?
No, only if it's late you have to pay a fee.
All right. Okay. I just want to go rent a quick book. Not rent. Borrow a quick book, and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna
Tell him you
go-
want to rent it because he will get upset with you.
I mean, borrow is the proper term for libraries.
I tried, he got upset.
I mean, I don't see why.
Maybe you didn't have your library card. They
Ah,
get
he
pretty
knows.
upset about that.
You've been to a library before, Florida man?
You probably threw a
Yeah.
gator in it.
Florida man is not a dumb man. He has a 1 modifier.
He's smarter than
He's smarter than Walter.
Walter, technically.
God damn it.
He's smarter and wiser than Walter.
Okay, so we'll make this quick because I just did the whole library thing. You approach. Which book would you like to look for?
I'm looking for a book about non-magically inclined people learning how to cast magic. Like basically a guide for people who aren't magically inclined to learn magic.
Oh,
Magic
Walter,
for dummies.
I could just
Magic for
introduce you to the
dummies.
Great Swamp Gas.
That's true.
I
You
don't-
introduce you to the
I
Well,
don't think your god or whatever it is will like me from being from the Union if it's from the South.
No, it's nothing to do with the Union. I was sent here, and this ain't the Confederacy.
Well, I don't know. I'm just I don't know. There's something about your magic that's kind of spooky. Like it's not
It is.
even your magic; it's someone else's.
Florida is a pretty scary place.
I mean, it's home. I mean, at least it ain't the Badlands.
I mean,
Good
it's
God.
not so bad in the dwarven cities.
You've been there?
You've been to the Badlands, Walter?
I mean, he would know of the dwarven cities. Would Walter have been there? Like, would his family have been invited there by his family's dwarven friends?
I would say they would have been invited, but due to fear of the war and potentially getting captured by the South, no.
Unfortunately, with how busy my father's been with making weapons for the Union and just out of fear of being potentially captured and used as hostages, we haven't been able to go. But I'd love to go, actually. That's actually one reason why I wanted to go out adventuring is potentially meet my family friends over there.
Maybe we could get some time to go there eventually.
But I'll be right back. I gotta get a book.
Goodbye.
Simple enough. They have many books. They give you the one most readily available, and that is free at the moment. And he tells you the same thing, that you can rent it out for 3 days, then it has to be returned. If it's not returned, you incur a fee every day, and after 30 days, the fee stops, and the book goes back to the library, but you have to pay double.
Oh,
of
don't
whatever
worry.
you paid for it.
I'll bring this book back. By at least by the third day. At most by the third day, because I have no money, so I won't be able to pay any fees. Thank you. And Walter runs off with the book.
Okay. Also, you found it very weird. You didn't say your name, but he called you. He knew that you were Walter Smith.
Oh, he would have introduced himself as student
Oh.
6000 and what was the 6600?
Should have wrote it down. You were the second one before Marcus.
I
so you
thought
would
it
have
was
been
the 4. I thought it was.
Yes, you were 3,604.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 6,300.
Because Marcus is.
I put mine in my bio.
Yeah, I would put
So
it
I
in your
don't
bio.
forget.
I think I had it somewhere, and then nope, that's my merchant badge, marshal badge.
There's significantly more members of the college than there are of the marshals.
Well, just because there are many members of the college doesn't mean they're all still with the college, or if they're even, I don't know, alive.
They don't clean up the old, like student
No.
1 is probably dead.
Who do you
Oh,
think
student one's the
one is?
headmaster.
Yeah, silly.
Yeah, Yaren's he's number 0.
He's the prime student. He's patient. He's like patient 0.
Anyways,
Okay, so you all make your way out of the college and begin to make your way to the Hunters Association. I just realized that these two were still on that map, so that has been fixed. My
There you go.
apologies.
I'm like, wait, is everybody together?
No, you just got lost in the library, Rita.
Walter checked out Magic for Dumbasses.
Ooh, that's a good one, Walter. Good
It
job.
it wouldn't be called that. Well, if you want it, that's fine. But it wouldn't have been called that. If you want it to be Magic for Dumbasses, it's Magic for Dumbasses.
It's that's one of the parentheses titles, but it's more commonly known as Magic for the Simple.
Yes.
Yeah, Walter, if you ever want, I'll just introduce you to the Great Swamp Gas.
I'll think
Well, I
about
mean,
it.
I have to clear it with them first, but
I'll think about it.
Okay. So, using the handy dandy map, now back in, I would assume, Walter's possession, because I would be like, I don't need this.
I can barely read.
That guy can't read as is.
Read.
He gives it to you, and through your quick thinking and obvious, way of direction,
And proficiency in cartographer tools.
that as well, you make your way to the Hunters Association. Takes you about like half hour to an hour to make it to the city. You see that there are 2 doors. Tell me which doors you want to go through.
Which doors?
I'm waiting for the map to get unblurry. Yeah, which doors are our options?
Door numero uno and door numero dos.
Which one looks like it's part of the main building?
Well,
Probably
I
door
know the
numero
answer
1.
to this. No, I know the answer to this, Walter. I learned this from Grayson's. The door that's set further back is the door you're really supposed to go into.
That doesn't sound right
The
at
door
all.
that's further forward. Yeah, at Grayson's, the door further forward was locked, and we weren't supposed to go in that one.
Usually it's
So it's the door further back.
At least for my blacksmith, for my family's blacksmithy, it's the one that looks like it's actually part of the main building and not going into a hot forge.
Yeah, but I mean, Ed, Rita, and Granny were there. The big door at the front was not accessible.
See, I don't know if you're like intentionally gaslighting Walter or
Well,
if
that
this
was
is
100% the case
this is-
at Grayson's. That's what happened at Grace.
I know that's what happened, but I'm just. Oh fuck! I hate it when you gaslight me like this. Because Walter's like, this makes no sense, but he's being so honest. I don't know.
Hey, would one of you be willing to stream for me?
I can do it for you if you'd like.
I'd do it, but it'd probably crash my recording.
Okay, hold on,
I could just do
Jack,
it.
I'll send you what my personality traits are to make you feel better.
He's like, how about we just try it my way, see if I'm right, and then if I'm wrong, I'd give you money if I had any, but as soon as I get some, I'll give you, let's say, 5 gold.
All right, but I'm just warning you that the further front doors were locked hard at Grayson's.
Right, Walter will approach these doors and knock, and if there's no answer, he'll check to see if it's unlocked, and he'll push it open.
Okay, so we're gonna put Walter there. And then the rest of you are gonna mosey on in as I slowly put you all down.
Mosey?
Mosey.
Wait, I can't. Oh,
You banana.
oh, oh.
Learn how to use Roll 20. Okay, who am I missing? I'm missing Florida Man.
Me.
Ugh.
Florida
So-
Man just crushed Rita.
Rita goes. Goodbye, Rita.
Rita dead. Rita dead.
She went from 3D to
Here, I'll
2D.
just put you back down.
Oh, if Rita died.
Oh, there's 2. We'll get rid of the second.
Guys, remember Rita?
Alright, so Walter, you approach the door and you knock on it. And you hear a lot of noise coming from in here. And then as you knock on it, you see, as the doors begin to open, a roughly 4.5 foot tall owl-looking humanoid opens the doors, and he goes, "Welcome to the Hunters Association."
Thank
Has the
you.
urge to
You're so friendly.
serve.
Thank you. I try my best.
I look over at Rita and see if she looks like she's about to go chase this bird.
Yeah, she's she kind of has her her hands over her mouth, and she's trying not to do the weird cat thing the cats do when they see birds. I think it's
Hiss?
called chittering.
Yeah.
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 She's like,
It's like
You're trying not to you're trying not to do it like that.
yeah.
Rita starts wiggling like she's about to pounce.
Literally starts shaking her butt.
she stands ominously behind Walter while she watches.
Has Walter seen this before?
I would say that you would have read about these type of people. You would have never have seen one until right now. You would notice to be an owlin.
Oh, I'm not talking about the owl. I'm talking about Rita's behavior.
Oh, Rita's behavior? Yes, you've seen wildcats kill birds. I thought you were talking about the owl man. I'm very happy with it. Look how happy he is. How
I
can
know
I not
he's
love him?
lovely.
Has the owl spotted her?
Walter will be like, Rita, hey, snap his fingers in front of her. He's like, Rita, not again.
Not
Not
again.
Like it's happened before. It most definitely has happened before.
Uh-oh.
Focus, Rita. Come on, you can do this. I know you didn't. I know you didn't mean
I
it
got
last time, but come on.
Okay, I got this.
Rita lore runs deep.
Who's that next to me? Is that Lane next to me?
That's Lane.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hear I hear the voices of the people inside.
Yes, you would hear them now that the doors are open. It's very loud and rowdy.
I look
Despite
at
what
him and I go,
ambience is.
hey Lane.
Yeah.
Do you hear that?
I mean, there's lots of people in there. Lots of hunters, I guess.
Right, and you see all the tables?
Yeah.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I don't think this is a bar.
Are you saying
Heaven's
this aloud?
sake.
Are you saying this
Yeah.
aloud?
Yeah.
The little owl man will go. Yes, we do serve alcohol.
Oh, Mr. Owl Man. Is this the main entrance?
We have two.
Oh, there's two main entrances.
Yes, the other one is that way. As he points to the left, he's like, "But that's more if you have a steed."
Oh, okay, that's more for. Okay, I don't know how with our bet it would work, Lane, but
If you're
You
coming in on
never
foot,
told- You
like
never
most-
told me I was going to give you money if you were right. You just said you'd give me money if I was right. So
oh, I guess that's fair. I should have worded it better.
you know what, Walter? I'll waive it this time. I'll let you off the hook on this one.
Wait, no.
We fucking
What?
done.
No,
My
since
goodness.
I was right, I wouldn't have owed you money.
No. You didn't say anything about you being right. You just said if I was right, that you'd give me money.
No, I didn't say that.
Christ, Adam,
I
I've
said
been watching you slowly do this.
Yo, so many right.
Okay.
It's okay, Walter. I'm just telling you. I'm not gonna hold you to owing me the money on this one.
can I like do like a memory check? Because I'm fairly certain I said.
This is not me gaslighting. This is what I remember you
I
saying.
swear to God, I said.
You said it, I would bet if I had money, but I don't.
I think I said after that. It's like, but when I get money.
Yeah,
Jesus
when-
Christ.
Thank you.
I think you said when you got money, but you do not have money at the moment.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
hey, you want to know the best part about this? We could just check back the recording later and find
Yeah.
out who's gaslighting who.
Yeah. I don't know if this is even
Maybe
gaslighting,
we
'cause
just
both of us think we're
Mandela
legitimately
affect
think
each
we're
other.
Right.
Yeah, probably.
Like we both
Is it
had
really
a.
gaslighting? We both believe we're correct.
Yeah.
Okay, Abby.
Yo, what's up?
Hi.
Hey,
Bye.
how's it going?
Oh no, not all the porks.
Anyway, who do we talk to about signing up here?
I assume you're saying this is a little owl man. He goes,
Yeah.
one of the chairmen is in at the moment, but that she can do it for you. Yes.
Right. Why don't we go in then? Huh?
Yes. He kind of steps out of the way so you could all walk through without having to walk around him.
Thank you.
You mind if I ruffle your feathers? They look really soft.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
mind if
yeah.
I ruffle your feathers too?
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't get
I'm
carried
gonna
away.
like
Yeah, I'll ruffle his feathers.
Okay,
I'm
you
gonna
give
like
him
put a hand on Rita's shoulder, try to stop her from going after this
give him
owl.
a Tia. You kind of give him a
I did.
little rub on the head, and like a big cat. He like closes his eyes and like really gets into it, and then you watch as he turns his head and he's like looking like sideways at this point, as owls do, like.
Aw,
He's just cooing.
Borb.
And then his head turns 360 degrees.
Yeah, he just goes.
You know, I've seen normal owls do that, but to see a human-sized owl do that, it's a bit gross, but really cool.
I mean, Walter, how do you know that you're not just an owlin-size human?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do this to me, Lane.
This is a very valid question.
Imagine
I'm
being
pretty
an
sure,
owlin.
considering how humans lived here first, and owlins are relatively new, it's going to humans.
Humans were
Sounds
here first?
To my
Actually, no.
knowledge.
You see, the first organisms ever on this planet were single-celled organisms.
No one knows that at this point. Earth
I'm gonna
still
I'm gonna
doesn't have
insight check
tectonics.
Walter.
In the very
Can I
beginning,
go on land yet? No, because the
No.
sun is a deadly laser.
it is a deadly laser. It still
Not
is.
anymore. There's a blanket.
God. Okay, so who's doing what? I apologize for all that madness.
We're gonna find a chairman, I think.
Okay, I thought Marcus was going to say something else. My apologies. That's why I said
No,
that.
no, you're good. I was kidding. I'm like, I want to insight Walter.
I see. Well then, as that will not be needed. He does tell you that the chairman would be upstairs. You could use the stairs towards the back. As he kind of points towards the back, which, please, there we go.
Whoa, Jesus.
He tells you would be those would be the best stairs to use.
Mm.
Yeah, I might need some like player character stats for this owl because I really want to be an owl now.
I can give it
they-
to you. I have the.
They come in
the-
Strixhaven, and I think Dylan has Strixhaven on.
Oh, they're okay. They're that. Okay, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yep. So you could definitely be an
Okay.
owl, and should you want to be one.
Yeah. Should Walter die and my backup character die, I'm gonna be an owl.
Oh.
Double prepared.
Yeah.
Anthony,
I think
look
we've-
up at
we've-
this.
Oh, you're approaching the dragon.
Yes.
Okay. As you approach, the Birdman is standing right here. He also looks like an owl, but he looks much older. He goes, "Oh, you want to learn about him, huh? Huh?
Why is
Sure.
he selling drugs?
Very well. How do you?" He kind of walks around in front of you and says, "It may not look like it, but this was the first and only black dragon to ever come here from the Reckoning.
Really?
Yep, he was killed by the one and only the bear.
The who?
The bear. He is
The
one of
bear?
The
no,
bear?
that's another bear. That's someone else killed.
No.
The bear is a member of the Hunters Association. He's actually a chairman.
Oh, really? Oh,
See a chair?
Yep, this was his prized hunt that he used to become a chairman. He
Oh.
killed the black dragon all by himself.
How do you
He
know?
loves a chair.
is he here? Is he here today?
No, he's not here today. He's currently overseeing a important hunt elsewhere.
Overseas.
How do you know it's the only black dragon?
Typical politician.
He was a chair.
No, I mean, what?
Yeah. I go.
Well-
This is very interesting. How long ago was this?
I would say this was back in 1864.
Oh,
Wait,
so
wait.
54?
Not too long
wow,
ago.
that was
5
long
years
time
ago. 5 years ago. Okay.
You
hold
said
on,
this
wait,
was
wait,
the
wait,
only
wait.
one to come over in the Reckoning.
That.
But is it the only one here? Did this one have any babbies?
Oh, if
Well,
it laid any eggs.
I don't know. They just killed it.
Right. So I mean, it could. They couldn't be the only one that
But-
also came over either, though.
How could
You
you,
don't know.
possibly know for sure it was the only one?
I don't know. The Hunters Association is fairly new compared to the other organizations, but we've done a good job at cataloging most dangerous monsters within the United States and even parts of Canada and Mexico.
Yeah,
What
but what
about-
about Bigfoot?
What about
That's a scary place.
We
Oh.
found a Bigfoot. They're not as scary as people think. We actually have a few Sasquatches within the Hunters Association.
Really?
Bigfoot's
Yes.
real?
Yes.
Well, we call him the skunk ape where I'm from, but yeah.
They speak common.
Yes, they do speak common.
Really?
And they're actually quite intelligent.
I mean, they've avoided humanity for so long, so of course they
This
got to
is
be
true.
intelligent.
This is very true.
We probably would. I mean, there have been reports of some people coming across them prior to the Reckoning, but I guess as soon as the Reckoning happened, they're like, "Oh, we're not the only weird ones now," so they came out of hiding.
Right.
Play. Kind of nudges.
Also,
Is there anything else you would like to know about this black dragon trophy?
Well, maybe one thing. What exactly was used to actually kill it?
He just kind of looks at you dead on and goes, "The bear used his bare hands."
he has bare hands.
Not actual bare hands, like, the animal bear, like what you're standing on. I mean, bare hands. No weapons. No nothing.
Oh, is he
He
one of
essentially
those?
Punched the dragon into oblivion.
Is he one of those fisty people? What's the old world name for? I think it's a monk. What's the new world?
Ah, yes, a monk. I haven't heard that in such a long time. I do believe nowadays they are referred to as. Fucking
Not pinned. It's not pinned.
Hang on. It's up in!
Bruiser.
Bruiser!
Enemy cruiser inbound.
Yes, he is.
Someone pin it.
He's not a
We're nowhere
bruiser.
near Ukraine.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh,
We're dating this episode now.
Yep.
Ukraine. I'm gonna do a check-in.
No. He's not a bruiser. No one knows what he does, but all we know is that he's really good at using his bare hands.
I cannot get over the fact that he has bare hands.
Not
No,
actual bare hands
he
like the animal.
clarified. He just used bare hands is another word for using hands without anything in it.
I mean,
Oh, I see.
Marcus, Granny has turtle hands. Why can't a man have bare hands?
I look over at Granny and I go, "Do you think you could have killed this dragon with your turtle hands?"
Maybe.
Grandma, that's
Well,
awesome.
What was this dragon's name?
Yeah, did it have a name?
Yes,
He
the
kind of
dragon.
seems like an Ed, or like a no, not an Ed. I'm sorry, Ed. He
I like
kind of
Ed.
seems, yeah, right. Like that's a good name for a dragon.
Ed, you sound like yourself again.
I should have been a dragon. Hell, what the hell are you talking about? I've been here the whole time.
You must have got that out of your throat.
Did the dragon give itself a name? Is that what you're asking? Or
Sorry,
did-
what's in his throat?
Well, like dragons aren't, from what I've heard, they're pretty smart.
So this thing was murdered? It's like
All right, so not an Ed.
it's a flying
Not an Ed.
it's a flying
Yes.
person that was basically killed and has been hung up in the wall?
Wait
my
a minute. He's not an
Well,
Ed.
I will-
He's
I
a
will ex-
dead.
I will
Here's-
explain real quick if you give me a
I hate
moment.
that. Are you telling me that they committed genocide to Dragon when he was being the only one?
Please allow me to explain before you jump to such drastic conclusions. While dragons might be intelligent creatures, this one in particular is a black dragon. There are 5 types of dragons from the old world that came over: red, white, black, green, and blue. They are considered evil dragons.
There's no good dragons?
Don't forget
There are
Komodo.
good. There are good dragons. Don't get me wrong, but in the example of old lady Cathrix here, she was a bad dragon, and she actually killed a good number of people until she was slewed.
Okay, so it's
Cool.
more of a for the greater good kind of thing.
What about Komodo dragons?
Oh, those are just fun little pets.
You said pets?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the alligator-looking things, right?
I think they're
And
from
then what lizard?
Asia.
Yeah, those
I
make
don't-
good dragons.
They're the ones you use as pets are the bearded dragons and the alligators. I don't know no one that keeps a Komodo as a pet.
I mean, that's not even from
Be
North
pretty
America,
cool, though.
is it?
No. No, but I seen one in a book once.
But did any? You said there were only 5 types that came over. Did only evil
Yes.
ones come over?
No. Many dragons came over. However, hmm, should I divulge this much information?
You
I mean-
can if you want to.
At this point, it's practically common knowledge. Most of the dragons that came over sought refuge from the curse that blights them, but unfortunately, that does not seem to be the case. Did someone mention babies earlier? I feel like someone mentioned babies earlier.
Yeah, I asked if this dragon had babies.
No dragon has had babies since the event.
Whoa.
They,
You say plague?
they haven't
At
been
least-
getting lucky, is what you're saying?
No. It's a weird phenomenon that's actually been observed and written about, even by some people within the association, like yours truly. They call it the Chromatic Curse. Essentially, chromatic dragons cannot produce offspring anymore with other chromatic dragons.
Yeah, but what about without not chromatic dragons?
Not
That is-
Komodo.
That has yet to be fully observed. However, there were rumors that at the Battle of Gettysburg there was a weird black dragon amalgamate that glid through the ground and ate corpses.
Well, that
I'd
sounds
like
terrifying.
to see that.
Well,
Oh,
unfortunately, it was killed, so no one
Alright,
knows
we're-
if another such dragon exists. But essentially, as far as we know, chromatic dragons are going extinct.
Well, I mean, they
But
were never really like an actual thing here. So
well, they were never an actual thing here, and the very few that are here are being killed because they are just too much of a threat.
Hmm.
Any other
so
questions?
what? Yeah, why don't we find a way to make new ones and raise them as pets, like them
That's a
Komodos?
that's a horrible idea.
Yep, that's my new life goal.
Did anyone try that in the old world?
I wouldn't know. I came over when the reckoning happened originally.
Ed, you were in the old world. Did you ever see someone with a pet dragon?
I ain't never seen a damn dragon in my life.
um,
Sorry to disappoint.
I do have one last question, if that is okay.
Go for it.
So you say there's 5 different types of dragons, right?
Yes,
Did-
of chromatic variety at least.
Right. Now, are they all individuals, or do they have some
Well,
sort of leader?
there is the old world, the dragon god of the chromatic dragons, Tiamat, but I do not think she had any form or was even capable of transporting herself over here. But outside of that, each chromatic dragon is essentially their own person. To say, to put it
Essentially,
easily, I guess
no different
they
from
could.
you or me.
Hmm.
They are no different from anyone, but like 2 black dragons aren't going to act exactly the same. They each have their own personality and goals and ambitions. But they do answer to the higher power, which we hope is absent from this world.
I see.
Is there any way to test? Make sure
Test what?
to make
What'd she
Yeah,
say?
you
sure.
ask some questions and give them a paper. They answer the questions.
Not that to like check to make sure that this TMO doesn't have any power here.
Tiamat,
Oh,
I believe.
We, in all honesty, we have no way of knowing, and we're better off that way.
I
Well, I mean, you could get a preacher to convert to worship in Tiamat and see if they can still do the thing.
I'm
That's
sorry,
the way to test it, Walter.
I dabble in monster research, not monster religion.
Do you have any books about this Tiamat? I'm quite interested.
I only have one surviving book, and it was from a person who followed their cult. I believe their name was Jimmy or something.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was something simple. In the beginning, it's a memoir about how he barely survived because these 3 people were actually nice and just gave him a new life. Odd one. But he did write a lot about the cult.
Jimmy, huh?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Why
Yeah,
y'all so hung up
Jimmy.
on this damn Jimmy? I ain't never heard of this.
oh!
No, I'm saying.
It's a
Realize
reference to
I know. I
yeah.
know.
Yo, Abby, Jimmy.
No, it's not. It's not that Jimmy. I generally
Hold
don't
on,
remember.
wait a minute.
No,
Oh my
no,
God, we're getting 2
no,
conflicts.
Jesus.
Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, I thought it was the one from our campaign.
No.
Yeah, it is. It is the one.
Yes,
from
it
the
is. It is the one from the campaign. It's the
No,
one
wait,
from
Jimmy
Big
the
Box.
Rat?
No.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, that Jimmy, the Jimmy we told to like go find his
Your new
family and
name
make a
is-
new life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Your new name is
it's in the recording.
yeah, we'll say it's Jimmy now.
It's in the recordings. I just said
No,
Jimmy.
yeah, I'm
because-
pretty sure that's what I said. I told him that his name from that point going forward was going to be Jimmy, and that I don't care what it was before that.
You also told him that was his all of his family members' names.
Yes.
Yeah. Your whole family is named Jimmy.
Oh, that poor
Yes.
bastard.
That is, for as far as you know, the only surviving book that talks about Tiamat within this world.
Okay. Would you mind if I was able to read it or like just borrow it?
You may read it, you may not borrow it.
Can he copy it?
No.
I mean,
No.
But then,
if
Why
it's
why don't
ever
you copy it and then
lost,
it's not the
then
only one?
It is perfectly preserved.
Okay. May I have it now, please?
I could show you it. It's
Okay.
not on me at the moment.
All right. I
But
will follow.
I do have one more question, sir. You say chromatic dragons are one type of dragon. What's the other types?
Well, there's actually 2 other types. Well, 3 technically now.
What?
There Well, I will explain.
There's
So
4 other canon types.
there is the chromatic dragons, as I just explained. Then there's the metallic dragons. Those are a more good. Those are the good dragons. That's the easiest way of putting it. They are peaceful. They are. Some of them are very talkative, but for the most part, they are. Oh, excuse me. Keep
Bless
burping.
you.
They are peaceful,
Wow.
and they are more aligned on the good side of things. Give me one moment, please, as I try to find all the ones, because I know most of them, but I don't want to missay any of them.
What about the Komodo dragon?
That's just an animal.
That's a reptile here on Earth,
They're from here.
and it's not actually a dragon. We named it dragon because we thought it was like a dragon, but it's not because we didn't have dragons and we wanted to compensate for something.
So
Well,
it's
I
just
mean-
Komodo.
Look, Walter, all I'm
It's probably
saying
just
is,
called a Komodo now. Although that's
There
the
are-
music
you're right
clothing.
about dragons. Like, look at all the stories we had about dragons.
Yeah,
They must have been here before.
Yeah, dragons must have been here before because otherwise,
Yeah, dragons were always real here. They just weren't alive anymore.
Yeah, a lot of our depictions of dragons seem to be very accurate.
Yeah, and there is a. They don't look like those Asian versions of them though.
Anyhow, when it comes to the metallic dragons, there are brass dragons, bronze dragons, copper dragons, gold dragons, and I forgot the last one. Silver dragons. And they all answer to the platinum dragon, Bahamut.
Oh.
Then there are the gem dragons, as they call them. They were a more new discovery, and there's a few different types. There's crystal, moonstone, sapphire,
What is a
topaz.
moonstone?
What's the
How
last
can it
one?
be moons?
Emerald.
Yeah, and they answer to the ruby dragon.
Now, where do
Yes.
they stand?
They are more neutral.
Mixed bag, could go either way.
Yes, it depends entirely on the personality of the dragon, whether or not they want to be good or bad. And then the newer type, as I have just disclosed, there have only been a few documentations, but we call them hybrids. This has to do primarily with what I talked about earlier with the chromatics not be able to produce offspring anymore with chromatic dragons. That doesn't stop them from producing offspring with other creatures. Like, for example, many believe that the Black Dragon variant at the Battle of Gettysburg was a mix of Black Dragon and a type of Earth Elemental.
That sounds terrifying.
What? They can mate with other dragons? There are other non-dragons?
Yes, there have been many instances of dragons changing their form as to procreate.
Like Zeus.
And there's even been rumors, and I actually, wait a minute, he kind of walks over, I almost have Abby's stream open, I almost clicked on the icon on Abby's stream to move it, I am actually stupid. He walks over here real quick, and he pulls a little piece of paper off the wall, and he walks back over, and he goes, "Ah, right here, a 4-star hunt for a elusive gunpowder dragon."
What?
Yes, it's apparently, from what we gathered thus far, it is a type of dragon that does not have a normal breath attack. It just spills out gunpowder from its mouth and has a built-in ignition. They're actually quite devastating. They've leveled a good chunk of settlements within the Great Plains. Imagine someone throwing up, and then that throw up is actually oil, and then someone lights that oil on fire. It's just going to explode, right? That's
Sounds
essentially
like a good night.
That's essentially what the gunpowder dragon does. I do believe that some people have gone out for this hunt, though, so maybe we should be hearing back from them soon. I don't know. But yes, there are many scary dragon hybrids out there, and we've only know so little about them.
We should probably meet with the.
I am so sorry for taking up your time.
No. It's my fault, really. I was asking questions.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Who are you meeting with?
The boss person, the person
Oh,
you
you're
told
meeting
us
with
to meet.
this
No,
meeting.
he didn't tell us to. The other.
Oh, the other guy.
little
Yeah, the
told us
little
to.
guy.
Yes, this is just some random air crooked dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here to see about well, we're not necessarily sold on it, but we want to talk about what would it be to join, I guess.
Apparently,
Oh.
we also found a.
Wait, y'all ain't sold on it?
I mean, it sounds
Well,
like a good thing to
we
do.
don't know what. Yeah, we just don't. I'm just saying we aren't 100% until we know what they say.
All
Like
right,
if they
speak for
require us
yourself.
to,
Shit.
if they require us to sacrifice Walter here, I don't think we're gonna do it.
Hey, if it's for the greater good.
Don't say that, Walter. God damn it.
Nice.
Yes, you're meeting with a chairman. Okay, they're upstairs on the second floor in their office. I'm so sorry to keep up your time. I apologize. Sometimes I ramble due to my extensive knowledge on many monsters of this world. But if you have any questions, feel free to ask.
The book, please.
Yes, I will follow you up then. Come. He kind of starts walking over this way.
Oh God, my nose.
Makes his way upstairs.
Oh, bye.
Oh, am I going with these? I
That's
don't know. I
completely up
still
to you.
don't really know what's happening. Are we in the Hunters Association thing?
Yes.
Because I said I was. I thought.
Yeah,
I'm a
that's where
yes
we're
for that.
at.
Cool.
Yes, this is the Hunters Association.
Oh God,
We're
more
going to
dwarves.
meet with the head guy to see if we're gonna join.
Don't you
Sweet.
worry, Ed. Just stick with me and you'll be fine.
You were reading a book earlier.
Yeah, upside
May or
down.
The
may
hell
not
I
have been.
wasn't
May have been upside down.
reading a
No,
book.
It was
and,
upside down the whole time.
Yes, you weren't actually reading it. You just pulled it out because it looked interesting, but it was
I was
upside down. You could not read it.
in the literature.
Kinda goes-
Indisposed.
Oh no, Walter's evil twin is back.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
As you all come up the stairs, the owl-looking individual looks at you, Marcus, and goes, "If you would like to see the book, follow me. And then he
As you
walks
wish.
over this way. You all can go see the chairman. They're through the double doors over yonder, and you just follow the hallway to its end."
Well, okay.
I just have to move Bruce now. Makes his way.
Rita's following Walter.
Yeah, I'm following Walter.
Come on, Ed. Come on, Grandma.
Have I
Now
received
that
the
we
book?
know we have to sacrifice Walter to join.
All right. As you all begin to enter, you see two individuals in here. One of them is a nice, finely dressed woman. Looks to be in about her mid-40s with white hair, much as the picture is. I had an idea for what this character looked like, and I couldn't find anything, so I just took something from Pokemon because it's essentially what they look like. And they're wearing a black dress with a black hat adorned with white flowers, and they're speaking to an individual in the chair. And she goes, "Well, congratulations, sweetie. You've just earned yourself a promotion. You are now a 3-star hunter. You may now take
Nice.
on 3-star hunts in person." Oh my goodness, where did you come from? No, I'm not talking to you, little cat. I am talking to this individual right here.
Oh, my apologies. Go ahead.
Yes, you may now purchase more goods and services and take on more difficult hunts if you so desire. And we wish you the best of luck out there. He kind of gets up and he goes, "Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Excuse me, fine gentlemen." Squeezes through. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me, turtle.
Excuse me, turtle. Excuse me, glass.
Excused.
And
What
as
is this man?
you all enter, she looks at you all and she goes, "Now, what may I be able to assist you all with on this fine day?"
Ed, pull out the ribbon.
That was for the
I gave
marshals.
Bruce the ribbon.
That was for the marshals.
Bruce, pull out the ribbon.
No,
Bruce pulls out the ribbon. He goes, "I have a ribbon."
that's not the one. It's you want the hunt one.
Do I have the hunt
No,
one?
we weren't given anything for the hunt. We just wanted to talk about joining.
Well,
Well,
no.
some
I
of
was
you,
hoping.
some of you did find a contract for.
Yeah, we have the contract, but that's secret. We don't want them to know.
Okay.
I don't know.
My God.
We don't want them to know. Since when?
I don't know. They'll think we killed him. I don't know.
When did we agree not to show it?
We didn't.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking
I
about.
don't even know who has it.
I sure as shit don't.
It's probably. I think Bruce found the contract, so Bruce probably has the contract.
I will say Bruce has a. He just kind of goes, "Wrong thing." Puts the ribbon away and pulls out the contract and goes, We found this on a man who looked like his blood was drained, and unfortunately he was dead by the time we found him. I apologize, but we decided to come here and inform you of such? Question mark.
And potentially take it on ourselves
Yeah.
if things are favorable.
Yeah, it looked like according to a resident medical expert here, it looked like all his blood had come out his pores.
I believe that's Grandma they're asking. Because
Yeah, I
Grandma
pointed
wasn't looking.
Grandma when I say resident medical expert.
Grandma goes, "Yes."
Sorry, I fucking. Yes, hello.
You're the resident medical expert.
I am.
Looked like all his blood came out of his pores, is what you said, right?
Yeah, he just kind of died.
I'm just imagining Granny has like magical hearing aids that like just suddenly cut out occasionally.
Yeah.
No, this is the 1800s. She has to get the ear horn out, hold it up.
Good old ear horn.
As you say that, she goes, "Please bring that here if you don't mind." And Bruce walks over and kind of puts it down on the desk and walks back. And she goes, "Now that is mighty unfortunate that another person has fallen victim to this hunt. We might have to increase its star rating." So you said you had an interest in potentially taking on this hunt?
And potentially joining the hunters in general.
Oh yeah, me too.
Well, you're all free to join. We're always looking for more people. There are a large plethora of monsters out there in this world, and they do need to be purged one way or
Strangled.
another. Strangled is a word. I would not use that myself, but
You could probably strangle some, but it's probably not recommended.
Made
yes.
into gator food?
Sure, we'll go with that. And she looks you all over and goes, "I believe you would all make fine candidates, but we have a certain joining regimen before you could actually take on any contracts, but you all seem mighty capable. So,
We actually took out the Splinter Gang.
She didn't
I point at
hear.
my badge.
your marshal badge?"
Yeah.
I'll take out one of my soap on ropes.
"Oh, I see, the Splitter Gang. I was following that story, and then I heard a group of brave adventurers who took them out, going unaccredited. And seeing as you have that soap on the rope there."
We're credited now.
Yeah,
It's
the soap. It's the soap. He did the soap on a rope.
She kind of chuckles a little bit, and she goes, "Yes, they did the soap on the rope.
Damn right.
Normally, when it comes to decisions such as this, we usually have Mr. Crowley attend to it, but he's currently out on a hunt, and I'm the only chairman here. I'll cut you all a nice deal. How does that sound? Normally, there's a whole training process and a whole initiation process when it comes to the Hunters Association, but given your background and your history, I'm willing to look over that and give you essentially the role you are given after you are a initiate. Give me 1 second. I have to get this open. Oh God, why do we have such a big fucking thing? I could promote you immediately to a cadet without even having to go through the initiation trials, which usually that could take months. For some, it's even taken years.
Sounds
All
like
you have to
you're
do,
gonna have a butt. There it is.
you have to deal with this hunt. She kind of turns the paper back around and pushes it towards the edge of the desk.
I mean, it's just a dog. We can take care of a dog.
A dog that made a man bleed out of all his pores, Lane.
We don't know that the two are connected.
Yeah, I'm allergic. That could happen to me.
Yeah, maybe he just had an allergic reaction to some bad Brussels sprouts.
Or dog. I know, I get real
Or
bad
to the dog.
snuffles.
I knock on the door behind Ed.
Shit.
I will get to your thing in a second, Marcus. I apologize.
No, you're good.
Did you hear the knock on the door, Ed?
Occupied.
It's Marcus.
Oh, shit. All right. Here you go.
Thank you. Hello, Ed.
Hey.
Oh, another. Perfect. So she goes, so how does that sound? I immediately make you, oh God, excuse me. I could immediately make you candidates for the Hunters Association. All you have to do is simply take care of this hunt for us. You get to skip over the whole nuances that come with your trial period and everything. Usually that could involve things like doing, go fetch something for the bear, or deal with this, or deal with that. It's a very chaotic process, and I've been trying to streamline it since the association was founded, but my efforts keep getting shot down.
For the heroes of Valentine, it probably makes a lot more sense to do it this streamlined way.
Yes, of course. That is the whole reason why I'm offering you this deal. So, what do you say? How do you all feel about becoming candidates for the Hunters Association?
Walter kind of
Yeah,
puts his
I mean-
bows, his two fists to his hips, and like makes his cape billow.
Oh my God.
In like a
So
heroic pose.
Goddamn cool. Every time.
Well, aren't you the hero type?
I'm trying to be.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get a goddamn hero.
You're
Well,
my
that-
hero, Walter.
Oh, shucks.
Well, that's one of you. What about the rest of you?
Yeah, man.
I'm in.
Rita follows in Walter's footsteps, and she puts her paws on her hips.
We gotta get you a cape of billowing, Rita.
Yes.
We should all get matching.
I mean,
capes,
I'm
really.
always down
Yes!
to.
Oh, we should get
have
matching
a-
capes.
Yes!
Oh, we could be the Cape Crew.
I'm
You guys
always down to have
made a group there.
an excuse to legitimately do me a killing on the legit side.
I won't ask or pry. All right,
It's probably
so that
best
seems
you don't. It took him like a good half hour to tell us everything, and that wasn't even everything.
He's a lollygagger.
That is under the seal of confession, Walter. You better not talk about it.
I'm not a priest. I'm not under that seal.
Padre, help me out here.
But I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to
I'm
say
sorry?
you told us.
He kind of spaced out after I was looking at how heroic Walter was looking.
I think the Lord's fine with it. Now, at least. I mean,
The Lord's fine with what?
well, maybe not lollygagging. That's pretty bad. But
There was loitering and lollygagging, if I'm being honest.
As long as
I
you're
mean-
sorry, I'm sure he'll forgive.
Litter's not too bad. I'm sure our environment will be fine
Loiter.
forever.
Loiter.
Oh,
Pick up
loitering.
after yourself.
yeah, I can't imagine the world's so big. What's a little littering gonna do?
I mean,
I mean,
it's
you gotta-
it's
you
good
gotta
to throw
play
it
back.
away, but it probably won't be anything horrible like a giant floating garbage patch in the middle of the Pacific.
What's the Pacific?
Don't be silly.
Oh, it's a
Why
it's a
would you
big
even
ocean to the
think of-
west.
What would even make you think of something like that, Walter?
I
That
don't
seems
know.
oddly
It was
specific.
something hypothetical I was dreaming about last night.
I love how we're having this conversation in front of her.
We are a peculiar batch of people.
Pardon us, madam. We tend to get off track.
No,
very
it's
easily.
fine. I love it, actually. Keep going. I don't mind. I just need to confirm that the rest of you are signing up. As she looks over in the direction of Bruce and Grandma. Bruce kind of just goes, sign me up.
I'm in.
Very well. Very well. All right. He kind of
Is
opens
this
up.
is this person a human?
Yes.
How old do they look?
Mid-40s.
Hmm.
And essentially how they look in their how they look in the picture is how they look like.
No.
Like their faces wrapped in cotton?
Yes. It's actually white hair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's white hair.
She
has volleyball sticks for half.
those are flowers, idiot.
Balls to me. Or
She
like cauliflower.
Oh, I thought you said cock and balls, not cotton balls.
God.
She's got cock and balls.
That is
in her
high
hair.
fashion.
Dylan, leave me with you lot.
High fashion.
It was
She
a height
opens
of-
up one of the desk drawers and pulls out 7 badges.
I'm gonna slice my
essentially.
hand again.
7 balls.
Cock and
She pulled
I
out
balls.
these.
sliced my hand again, just like at the Marshalls.
Oh,
Damn it, PFM,
no.
we don't do that here.
We don't do that here.
In Texas, we merely rock.
That seemed like the kind of place that would keep their people under like a pact or something.
No,
Anyway.
that
That's
seems
the-
like
I'll just
more.
wipe it off on my shirt.
That's the
That
Blood
looks-
Hunters Association.
Wrong one.
That sounds like more of a Church of the Reckoning sort of thing. We don't do that here.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
are
is
you
that-
stereotyping?
Was I supposed to do that during the confession, Padre?
No,
Ooh.
you're fine. Some.
One priest cuts his hand for a confession once, and suddenly everyone thinks we do it.
You're making me think too hard.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
No, we don't do that in the Church of the Reckoning. Thank you.
Wait, so are these badges numbered?
No, the badges are not numbered.
Damn, I wanted 4.
I
We-
claim 7.
We go through too many hunters to even bother with numbers anymore.
Alright, well this
Oh,
one is
God,
Like,
that's
they
horrible.
retire?
Oh no.
Yes, we'll say they retire.
Alright, well this one's
That's
4.
lame. I thought they would do. I was expecting people in this line of work to go out in a blaze of glory, not retiring. I need to
Lane,
rethink
they're,
my
whole
whole
line
they're,
of
they're
work.
retiring to a farm upstate. Is I think what she's
Oh,
implying.
you meant dying violently. Yes, a lot of people die violently in the Hunters Association.
Oh, good thing.
Hell.
Can I
Oh
double
my
enlist?
Hell yes.
Yes,
Beast.
before the bear actually became a chairman, the last one was ripped into tiny pieces.
Oh, that's
my-
good.
God.
They're ripped apart by
Nice.
the black dragon whose head is mounted downstairs.
Yeah,
So,
That sounds like a good way to go. If I'm being honest, no offense, but
Yeah.
that's a very memorable one.
That was my
It's
husband.
not like well, I mean, at least you're not remembering him for tripping over a brick and dying.
yeah,
Yes,
or,
that
like,
is
hitting
true.
his head and falling over.
I do miss him every day. No matter. You guys notice that all the badges, they're kind of just like these little simple things, but it looks like additional pieces could be added onto it in the middle to eventually make a full image should it ever be completed.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
Do they look new or do they look like worn?
Oh, they look brand new.
Really? Okay.
Yes. They get proper funding here.
Fair enough.
And she goes, simply just report back to me whenever you finish this hunt and you will all become official candidates of the Hunters Association. Do you have any questions?
Where do
so
we
we
start looking for
start?
this thing?
Have you
I
read
mean,
the
it said on the contract.
I
there, on
completely
the,
forgot. Let's go there.
Get
It
it,
was like whatever that town was just north, I think. Or, I mean, just west. It was in Jefferson or something like that.
something along those lines because Dylan did not write it down.
I'm waiting it. I gotta scroll up and find that map of Texas that I. Yeah, here it is. I can tell you.
All right. If you have no questions, I will simply just recite to you what I have to recite to everyone. Downstairs, you will find 4 shops. The shops are for hunters only. You can purchase goods and other things from there, ranging from weapons to potions to ammunition. You name it, we have it. The only thing we
Can
do
you
not
buy
carry.
people?
No, you cannot buy people. What do you think we are, the Confederacy?
Yeah, fair enough.
Looking at you, Lane.
I kind of meant like. Never mind.
Hiring mercenaries?
I kind of meant buy people.
Mercenaries, yes, if you want to hire mercenaries, I'm sure some people downstairs that are ratting about wouldn't mind a few extra coins.
Rita rubs her paws together. She goes, "Yes, yes."
We got okay, Plankton.
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah.
Johnson City. That's what it was.
Johnson, you're Johnson.
Sorry, my Johnson City. Johnson. Anyway,
Yes, anyway. Any further questions? Concerns? Comments?
Funny jokes.
Funny jokes?
I'd like your hat.
Thank you.
It's a nice hat.
I like your fuck tattoo. It compliments your eyes.
Oh, thank you.
Damn.
I didn't really appreciate your remark about the Church of the Reckoning, but since you are a new employer, I guess I will let it slide.
Well,
Yeah, same about the Confederacy, but
Well, when you think about it,
Now, that one was pretty fair.
Yeah.
The Confederacy is also a big player when it comes to not letting us in to deal with the monsters, and when they do let us in, the bodies are usually returned filled with bullet holes rather than monster signs. And as for the
Right.
Church of the Reckoning, maybe if they didn't cut off our funding of holy water and other magical goods, we wouldn't have an issue.
That's odd. Why would they
Oh,
do
you
that?
could be a diplomat.
You should ask Willow. Maybe he'll have the answers I'm surely lacking.
Is that what a diplomat is?
Someone who
Yes.
represents their country? Or
Yes.
Padre, I think I'm ready for that drink now.
If you do excuse us, we're going to head downstairs.
Very well. And again, welcome to the Hunters Association.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The pleasure's all mine. We go downstairs.
The pleasure will be mine as soon as
Thank-
we return for that. Wait.
Thank you.
If we have to complete this contract to become members, do we still get the bounty for the contract?
Yes, you still get the bounty for the contract. That is paid out by the citizens who requested us our services.
Money,
All
money,
right,
money,
now
money,
I'm
money, money,
going
money.
downstairs.
Come on, Lane.
So we will do a little rewind real quick for you, Marcus, with the book.
I'll throw myself back over there.
Yes. So he pulls the book off the shelf, and as you could see, it is very much so wrapped up in many different like layers of leather and other preserving elements. And eventually, when it comes to, you see a very nice and pristine book just sitting all wrapped, like unwrapped, like a present on Christmas morning. And he goes, "What would you like to know?"
This Tiamat, I'm very interested. How does this work with these chromatic dragons? She's this leader, I guess you could say?
She is the patron deity, essentially your god. So
Right.
you follow your god.
Right.
The chromatic dragons see Tiamat as their god.
Right.
That is how they see her. That is how it is.
So she's in a different plane then. She's not on the same kind of plane that you and I are on.
We would hope, but not much is known about the planes. I simply know that they existed pre-reckoning, and I have no way of knowing if they exist in this world as well. Either they do or they don't. We simply do not know.
Well, Do you mind if I read this downstairs while I have a drink?
I will have to watch over you.
That's fine.
Very well. I'll meet you downstairs.
All right.
Go to your-
Lane!
No, you gotta go meet with the. You gotta go meet with the with us first.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
break
we're
the
gonna-
timeline.
we're
Oh my god.
Yes, right. God, the fucking fabric of
You
space
about
time.
caused a paradox.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
right.
we're gonna redo all of that real quick.
No, fast forward.
Oh my God, you're back downstairs.
Whoa!
And open the fucking door!
Holy shit,
Can
you're
you
back
believe we
downstairs.
almost had a paradox to destroy the entire fabric of reality
I
Can't
know.
believe it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
over a drink?
Go
Parasites.
go where you like. Just ask me what you would like to do.
Oh, and Lane, I picked a table for us. Ed, would you like to sit with us?
Sure. Where are we?
When are we, Ed?
Oh, here, I'll do this.
I'll do you one better. Who are
We're
we?
at the Hunters Association still.
Okay, this is
We
the
have a bar
entrance.
downstairs. Yeah, that's the entrance.
They have a bar downstairs. Cool.
It's kind of
Essentially.
organization we can get behind.
Why does the fucking map keep moving? Oh, when someone fucking does this now, does it move the fucking
No,
map?
that's only when
No,
Anthony
only-
does it.
No, I think Ant did it for
Yes.
something.
And it's only
I
when
can do
Anthony.
it.
He's doing it for me.
I'm doing it for Luke, so he knows.
Now I'm like, hold up.
You know,
Oh,
like
so
how
those are
many
the four
times?
shops with the owlins, and then
Yes.
there's this doors, and there's a bar. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Great.
Walter
Okay.
will check with the shops, even though he can't buy anything. Just want to see what they have.
Okay, I'll get to that real quick. Marcus,
Yes.
you're reading.
Yes.
He is watching over your shoulder like a hawk, even though he is not a hawk.
He's a bird, though.
He is very big bored. Yes.
Bird.
All right. I'm just fucking reading this. I'm just concentrating. Go. Oh god. I feel like I need a burp, but I can't.
Please note that these are all first-hand accounts that speak of certain things, not everything about the cult of the dragon and Tiamat herself and the Chromatic Dragons is in here.
Okay, that's no problem. Lane, would you mind getting us a drink while I read this, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to. I don't even. Where would you go to order a drink in this place?
He just kind of
Hmm.
turns around and goes, "Ah!" And then you hear a, "Ah!" And they're bringing drinks.
I'll take a Tennessee whiskey, please.
Nah. We want whatever people they're about to go on a big hunt the next day do when they think they might die. We want whatever the strongest thing is.
Might be the same thing.
You get beer.
You get.
You get beer.
You get beer.
All right. I just keep reading. I'm fucking like going through this book like it's fucking NASCAR going around and around and around. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
No, Prohibition hasn't happened yet. There is no NASCAR.
Oh, okay, so I'm taking another left turn, just fucking flipping these pages, bro.
All
Yeah, I
right.
know what you mean.
Walter.
Hi. What sort of services do you provide here?
Woo! I run the bank.
The bank.
This is so fucking Nino Kuni. Love it.
Yes, if you want to store money here, you can store your money with me. I'll keep it nice and safe.
Oh, okay. We'll go across. Thank you. Go across.
Oh.
What sort of services do you have?
This one, they look at you, and they go, weapons, necklaces, armor,
Necklaces.
other little trinkets. Yeah, I make necklaces on the side. You got a problem with that?
No, just it seemed a bit out of place compared to the armor and the weapons. There's nothing
Very
wrong with
true.
having a passion.
This is very true, and I appreciate your gutsy. Have a necklace.
Oh,
Oh,
It's a nice little wooden necklace that has like a little carving of an owl as like its centerpiece.
well, I got 2 necklaces now. Thank you. I'd say your name, but I don't know it.
Cletus.
Cletus. Thank you, Cletus.
Don't ask why that's my name.
I wasn't going to.
Good.
Do you get asked that a lot?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Do you also like provide like teaching services on like how to help like how to make weapons better and improve them?
You'd be looking more next door.
Oh,
I
okay.
just sell them.
All right. Thanks, Cletus.
No problem. As you approach, before you even get to say anything, this owl sprints over and goes, "Oi! What can I help you for?"
I'm just inquiring about the services you offer.
"Oh, I can fix your armor. I can fix you up with a new set of armor. I can turn monster parts into armor or
Ooh.
weapons."
Do you think? Do you also offer like potentially training in?
Yes!
Oh boy.
My
Because
last apprentice got mauled to death by a lion.
a lion.
Yes.
Was it a normal lion?
I don't know. It was a lion.
Well, I'm a son of a blacksmith and aspiring maker in general. I know how to use my smith tools, tinker's tools, wood carvers, carpentry, and mason tools as well. So if the potentially in the future, if you could like teach me how to improve weapons, improve armor, make different weapons and armor, that would actually be really helpful.
Sounds good to me, boy.
Uh,
I don't mind at all.
is there a fee involved with it or anything?
No, not for you. Only because you're a member of the Hunters Association, it seems.
Oh, yeah, just initiated.
Hey, welcome aboard. Don't get ripped apart by a lion.
I seem to have an odd knack at surviving things by sheer chance, so I doubt that will happen.
Hey, lucky one. Very good. Anything else I can help you with today?
No, but my name's Walter. What's yours?
I have not been asked this question in a rather long time. So much so that I almost forgot my name, but I remember it. Benny.
All right. Thanks, Master Benny. I'll come back some other time to
Oh my
learn
god, why
your
is
trade.
everything becoming robot-y?
Am I going robot-y?
No.
No.
You're not
It worked
going
for me.
robot for me.
Well,
Oh no.
Oh, session's over. Roll for initiative.
Hi. Sorry, no,
Hi.
my internet was cutting out. Did you hear that his name is Benny?
yes. He
Yes.
said,
Okay, I
"Thank."
heard nothing after that.
Thanks, Master
Uh-oh.
Benny. I'll come back some other time to be taught some things.
Luke, I'm so sorry.
Oi, take care, Walter!
And I'll go across the hall to this guy.
Alright, as you approach this guy, he looks at you and goes, "Ah, yes. Welcome to my menagerie of goods and services. You need ammo? You need potions? Other magical things to help assist you in your travels? Or just simple gear? I'm your guy.
Oh,
My
what?
name? Before you ask, everyone asks. Trust me, I know. My name is Ronald."
Ronald. Okay. Wow, you just answered all my questions before I even asked them.
I have a knack for that. For you see, I'm somewhat of a magical mind. Just makes one of the little things on his desk move over slightly and he goes, "Magic!" as he does like the owl thing where he bobs back and forth.
Ooh, I can. I'm still learning, but I can make my fingers spark. No. Darn.
There's no shame in trying, my boy.
I'm still working on it. I'm a new student at the college too, so.
Good try, Walter.
The college, I have good deals with them. They help me with providing magical goods. Same with the other two. We have a deal with them. We make gear, that we send it to them, they enchant it, they send it back, split the profit.
Who the owl?
Alright, I have an answer for you. Who? No.
All right. Thanks for providing all the information, Ronald. Perhaps me and my group will be seeing you around.
I sure hope, my boy.
Walter wanders back to everyone. Pulls up a chair.
Hi, Walter.
Look, where'd you go?
I just wanted to check in with the owl services over there.
Oh, that's cool.
I have a new master in terms of being an apprentice in learning things. Master Benny. He's
As soon
gonna.
as you say Benny, everyone in the shop just goes.
Oh,
He's a crowd favorite here, it seems.
Okay.
whoa.
Master Benny. He's gonna teach me how to improve and make weapons and armor and other stuff, but not right now. Later.
Well, that's pretty neat. Good job, Walter.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know when this turned off, but I'm angry it did. I'm turning it back on.
I'm just gonna try to spark his fingers one more time. Damn it!
Nope. As you're all sitting around the table, Bruce approaches and he goes, "Hey, y'all. I'm glad we signed up for the Hunters Association and everything, but I think I'm gonna head back to the college. I want to practice some more with this whole magic thing." That's what I asked Mr. Silverspell if that was okay, and he said it was. So if you need me, I'll be there. When do we plan on going on the hunt?
It was probably
Um,
really after this,
probably like tomorrow.
or
Oh.
yeah, tomorrow or today. I don't know what time is it.
It's about 2:30, almost 3.
Yeah, probably better to go tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow morning.
Hey, Granny and I have to meet with the good doctor again this afternoon anyway.
Oh yeah, we gotta tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Have I noticed any side effects, Anthony, other than the second burp?
Nope.
Like he said that there should be something other than the lightning he was looking for.
That you have noticed directly? No.
Yeah. Okay.
Rita hugs him, and she says, "Okay, goodbye, but have safe travels, and
See you
I'll
tomorrow.
see you
Bruce.
tomorrow." Yeah. See you
I'll see
tomorrow,
y'all
Bruce.
tomorrow. Be safe, everybody.
Be safe, Bruce.
And kind of waves over to y'all before he heads out. He said I could do that with his character. I'm sorry. So, the book.
Yes.
There's a lot of information in there, so I'll say you know it all at this point. I will DM you everything within it sometime
Awesome.
before next week.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
once you finish reading it, he looks at you and he goes, "You're done?"
Oh, yes, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. Kind of takes the book, rewraps it, and goes, "If you need any information on any more monsters, you know who to reach."
Actually, there's one more thing, if you don't mind.
Yes.
He looks at the book, and he uses this.
Detect magic. There is no magic coming from the book.
All right, cool. That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
All right. He makes his way upstairs.
Way up the
Out.
stairs. Look at those
Look at-
glares.
He eventually comes back down and is just wandering around the area.
Don't get too close to Rita.
I know. I was gonna say he
She's
was like,
probably too
right
big
there.
for her.
Nah, man.
Rita's a strong kitty.
Indeed. I mean, she saw that guy, and that guy was like, what, 6 foot?
Oh, he's 4 feet.
He's 4 feet?
He's ripe for the taking.
Yeah, I thought he was 6 feet. He's 4 feet.
That's a whole Thanksgiving dinner.
It's a whole dinner. Oh, what's up, Boo?
Okay,
Am I
I'm
too
doing
loud?
a quick retcon real quick.
I can take it.
You technically wouldn't
Boo.
be
Appreciate it.
candidates after this. You'd be cadets. My apologies. The document was
That's what you
forwarded.
said at
You
first.
did say
and then
cadet.
Yeah, I did say cadet at first,
No,
but
you're good.
I wasn't too sure on it. The document I have all this information and is formatted kind of weird.
Oh god.
So
Nice.
all right, that should fix it going forward.
Works for me.
Yep. So essentially, right now you're all candidates, and once you finish, you become cadets.
Nice.
So yes, is anyone else doing anything while they are here?
I I think we were having a drink, right?
Yeah, Ed and I think Ed was gonna come sit down with us and just go. If anyone else wants to sit down."
Oh yeah.
He said, wait. Oh,
Oh, welcome to the table, Rita.
oh, why is it like that?
I don't know, like why is your icon like that? It's just like dead center of the lines, Lane.
I think because it's slightly. Oh, because he used.
Yeah, I put him on the chair. Yeah, I put him on the chair.
Oh, nice.
Well, get him off the chair. Uncomfy Rita noises.
Why is
Bartender.
Rita sitting on the middle of the table?
She's not. Just pretend that she's not on the. She'll be like on.
If you hold Alt, you can put your character anywhere. It doesn't
Yeah,
snap.
I'll just put her there. We'll just pretend that she's sitting next to you. We still got room for Grandma Gertrude and Walter.
Yes, come over, sit, Grandma. Come on over, Walter.
On the table.
We
Alright,
belong.
good night, Boo.
Grandma, are you taking any shots tonight?
I think I'll skip out on that.
I think he also said all we can get is beer. I
Oh,
think is what Anthony said.
yeah.
Yes.
All right, the beer it is then. Waiter.
Grandma,
You
do
know,
you
you
have
gotta
any
make that bird
cookies?
noise if you want it.
Oh yeah,
I
right.
do.
Whoo!
Some?
Of course, sweetie.
Oh, thank you.
I'll have a couple.
Does Grandma have cookies?
Of course
She
she
always has
does.
Yeah.
cookies.
What kind of question
Grandma-
is that?
Hey, Grandma,
Yeah.
may I have
See
a
her
cookie?
fucking picture?
Oh my god!
Granny, I got a question for it. How'd you learn to bake cookies so good if you was in a cave?
I got really bored. Not a lot to do when you're in a cave.
that does check out.
Yeah.
I mean, what else was I supposed to do?
How
Yeah,
does it?
you got me there. You got me there.
How does it feel to actually sleep on a bed instead of under a rock?
You know, it's fine. You know, doesn't really bother me that much.
Any difference?
Not that matters to me.
She said my fuck tattoo matches my eyes.
All right, I'm going to have a cookie if that's all right, Grandma.
Of course, sweetie.
Thank you, Grandma.
Does anyone else want one?
Yeah, I'll have a cookie.
Yeah,
I'll have
I'll
one.
have one of them.
She hands out a cup, some cookies to everyone.
Very good.
Really important question.
Yes.
So, Grandma, I know that we're like consistently on the road and like we're really like we're moving a lot. So where do you have the time to cook these cookies? Do you make them at night? Do you
She has
make
an
them when
oven
we're
in
not
her
looking?
shell.
Yeah, it's a George Foreman fucking grill.
It's a secret.
I mean, that would be the ultimate Dutch oven.
It's got the fucking mini fridge. It's got the grill. It's got the fucking toaster.
Got the eggs in there. Got
Yeah,
the
I figured I didn't ask no questions because
Don't ask questions
I find
or
the
answers
time.
that you don't want to
Fucking-
know.
Ma, you're awesome.
Cookies
you're
is
like a
cookies.
superwoman.
yeah.
Thank you.
Super turtle.
I mean, you notice that we never did recover some of those bodies of the people that Granny killed. She just turns them into cookies.
What is this, Sweeney
When they
Todd?
die, they become cookies.
They burned in the fire, Lane.
That's what she wants us to think.
Oh my god, it's Sweeney Todd.
They baked.
Secret ingredient.
People.
Oh.
The bodies of her victims.
It's the blood of my enemies.
If they're
In the
the
blood of my enemies.
if they're the cookie, then what's the chocolate?
Give him a look.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Thanks. Aw.
I try to get the attention of the waiter. I'm gonna go, oh!
No, you gotta go.
No, it wasn't an
Oh.
owl noise. It was like that.
Gotta make the owl like the fucking pigeon sound.
Dude runs out. You hear a door kick open. He walks over and he goes, Which one of you insulted
Yo.
my mother?
I said beer. Beer.
Deepest
Beer.
apologies. We just want beer.
6 beer? 6 beer.
Six beer.
No, why you want milk?
Love it. I love this guy. I love
Oh,
it.
5 beer, 1 milk.
6 beer, 1 milk. Got it.
6 beer. What? I'll take yours.
Dang, Gage beat me to it.
Comes back almost immediately, throws down 6 beers, and then goes, 1 milk. Puts it down.
Oh.
Walks away.
Thank you, bye. Oh,
Walter
Do you have
just-
anything to eat?
Nope.
no.
Respect the process.
Alright, the process. Fuck it.
Walter just stares at his drink and just kind of glances at everyone and then just takes a big swig.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Big steps for Walter.
Baby steps, Walter. Baby steps. Don't chug it. Lightly sip.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Walter,
me
you
too.
immediately
Hold on.
gag. Oh, what's up?
I
What's
touch Walter.
Hey, come on
Okay.
now.
Uh,
Oh.
I'd say you kind of have to do this before he does it. So
I was trying to. I didn't know he was gonna fucking roll immediately like that.
yeah.
I mean,
so,
that was more for me.
yeah, Walter. You don't throw up per se, but like you do have a horrible gag reflex.
Oh,
All
Just
right,
gotta
well,
go.
just-
that's
all right,
gross.
so
Why
this
does
time it's
anyone
gonna-
drink this?
It's going to stay down.
As you say this, you watch as Lane is just downing his entire glass, tankard, whatever it came in.
We're gonna take a moment to breathe.
I look over at Ed and go, hold my
Yeah.
beer.
Well, I already got 2. Shit.
Alright, I go, Walter, and then
Actually, you got 3 because I don't think Grandma Gertrude was gonna have it.
Right.
Were you?
Oh,
Grandma?
hell yes. Actually, you know what, Lane? You can have this one, buddy.
I touch him with resistance, and then I walk back to my seat.
Oh, okay.
I'll drink the second one a little slower.
Let's see if that helps. Walter will just sip it.
Attaboy.
It still tastes bad, but you're okay. You didn't down it like you said originally. So
Bottoms up, Lane.
It tastes
Oh,
thin.
Yep. Here's I'll save the second one for this.
Alright, yeah, Marcus is just fucking shotgunning right now.
How
Oh
does
my
it taste
God.
thin? It's a liquid.
Alright,
Rita
he's
puts her glass up and she goes, "Cheers, you guys! Woo!" With her
Yeah,
mouth.
Hunters Association and shit.
Yeah.
Fucking.
yeah,
I,
to
Fuck.
new beginnings.
yeah.
Yo, you ready? Oh shoot, that's not a really cool sound. Hold on. Maybe. Oh yeah, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Cheers!
Cheers.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Clonk.
Woo! Clonk. Clink. Clank's cup. See, that's yeah.
Clunk.
Clonk. Clank. Oh, whoa! What have I done? Clonk.
Walter fucking
It's even funnier the second time.
Yeah.
Everybody's watching my screen. Help me.
Oh, hold up.
Oh, I got it. Never mind. I figured it out. We're good. Never mind. It's okay. Whew. Scary happy noise.
You guys are the best. Couldn't have gotten this far without you guys.
Fucking die.
Yeah, it's true. I almost did die.
I almost did die. Yes, this is very true. I almost did die.
But probably without us, you wouldn't have been in a situation where you would have almost died.
Yeah, but I would have been in bumfuck Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Hey, well, you do have a
I
lovely
would've-
lady back in Valentine, Ed.
I would have
Yeah,
still been in
That's true, I
Valentine
always
waiting to
have.
find people. I mean,
I got summer to return to. But this Hunters Association lady. Am I in love? I never realized. I don't think it's possible. Cause I'm a dipshit. That's the thing.
That doesn't mean you can't be in love.
I know, but I don't know if she has the time for dipshits.
I mean, she's
Don't
a
know
widow.
until you try.
Is she a widow?
Yeah, her husband died.
That doesn't make it better. Well, you surely could try. I mean, the worst you could say is no.
Yeah, but if I try and then I go back to the hotel and then I find another buxom wench, then just shit, you know?
I mean, you could even find me there. What? He just kind of like starts sipping again.
Sorry, what?
What?
All right, never mind then. Yeah, I think it's a no for me.
I don't know. She seemed to be interested in you, Ed.
It did seem that way.
She did compliment my fuck. Am I just ridiculously handsome? Is that the deal here?
You are
I
absolutely
think I must
catching.
be.
I think it's just the lack of beard and hair.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not enough people are completely bareheaded.
First people with bare hands, now people with a bare head.
I have a bare head. I have a
Actually, I think those kind of people exist.
no. I have a bare head, not a bare head.
But there are people with bare heads.
With bare heads or bare heads? Because I have a bare head.
What about bare heads?
Ooh.
Like an actual bare
Ooh.
head, not
Oh, I don't like
Yeah,
that.
But what if there was a bald person with a bare head?
I don't like it.
That would be a hairless bear. That would be a
Yeah,
bare head, yeah.
Bare head.
Is it bare head or bare
Hairless
head?
hair.
Bare or
It's a
bare
bare head.
What is this conversation? Oh my god.
It's making my head hurt.
Your bare head hurt.
I'm on. Now, shut your damn mouth. I'm on down my second beer. I've had enough of this shit.
I just I look towards the door and go,
Oh, you're
What?
gonna insult his
You're
mother
gonna,
again.
yeah. What the hell did you say?
First my mom, now my pa. What you want?
another round, please.
Okay, I'm gonna teach you how to do it proper. Okay?
Sure.
You kind of hear him.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't have. I don't got.
Okay.
There you go.
I ain't got the pipes for that one.
It
You
sounded
do
like
not.
someone stamped in your ball sack.
There you go. That's how you ask for more beer. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, wait. We need another. We need like a water or something for this youngin.
Water. I got it.
Water.
Water for
Comes
Walter.
back out. 6 beers. Another
Is
Rita. and a water.
how's the beer? Is the beer good?
It's all right.
Yeah.
I'll
We
take
got
it.
you got like a
Fucking
dark-
5-second beer.
bitter, is it?
Oh shit, Rita,
bit of
do you
a
want
dark
another
light.
milk?
Amber.
No, he brought out
It's a
another
little,
milk.
It's a little hoppy.
Yeah, how hoppy is it?
Suffer. And no milk for Rita.
Yo, I just said that he bought out another milk.
Oh,
He
another
did say
milk
that.
for Rita.
He bought out 6 beers, 1 milk, and 1 water.
Well, people were busy like
He's a efficient.
screeching like a bird, so we didn't hear.
This is true.
All right. Marcus drinks the second one.
Ah!
Yeah, I'll drink another one.
Oh,
I'll
God,
buy a
second.
4th one.
That's the best I can do.
You want more beer?
Ah! How was that?
Better.
All right.
Do you want more beer?
Always.
Should I just
How
bring a
much
barrel?
is it? Yeah.
A barrel now. There's a
Right.
thought.
Please bring out the barrel.
Are we
Bring it
doing
out.
anything tonight? Should we? Yeah, I mean, fuck
we're
it.
going tomorrow morning to kill that dog
No, we gotta
thing.
go to the doctor still today, though.
And did you die yet?
No, I ain't died yet.
Or is that gonna happen? Is that on
No,
the
we never
on the,
saw. We never did see no one that looked like they were gonna die when we were down there for an hour earlier.
Well, then what the shit?
Might have been just a prank. bro.
No, I mean, it,
I mean,
pretty
look,
good
Ed,
damn prank.
Ed, you're sitting on that side of the table. You see someone come in the door and point a gun at my head from the door.
I'll beat his ass.
What you do is you say, "Get down, Mr. President," and you push me on the ground.
And I take the shot for you because I die for you.
Well, no, you don't take the shot from me, but you's not
Well,
gonna
but
be
I
the one that
would.
dies.
But that's yeah, or yeah. All right. But then how are you gonna die?
Oh, that's true. Well, he said that we could save him. This is to save the person.
Oh.
It's kind of
I mean,
concerning that we're just kind of letting someone die by not watching the area.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
me.
we're gonna
Oh yeah,
save
that is yeah. It might be you, but I'm not 100%.
Oh no, wait, no, Oh yeah, remember we already saw this. I put your bullet in my mouth earlier, Ed.
Oh shit! So you're fine because it happened.
Yeah, there was a bullet in my head already today.
Oh, I don't need to worry about no goddamn thing no more.
Yeah.
Where the hell is that barrel?
Right
You
behind
got-
you.
Hey, Ed, you want me to teach you another tradition? It's called a barrel stand.
Oh dear. Okay. I think I've seen something similar, but go on.
I don't know. I actually don't know enough to describe a keg stand.
Simple. You hold them upside down and let the beer just
Yeah,
flow in.
we're gonna hold you upside down while
Me?
you have your. Yeah.
I don't think we can.
Can you? You're welcome to try, but I might have to
You're
help
gonna
you
do
out.
a handstand on the barrel, and we're gonna keep your legs up. And you gotta
All right.
drink as much as you can.
You might crush the barrel.
Do I do it on the barrel? I don't know. Let me test it out first.
I don't know.
Alright.
Does anyone know?
As you set the barrel upright,
I gotta test it out.
and you step up on top of it, you hear it creak a little, but it does not break. Oh, excuse me.
All right, we need a hose of some sort.
Walter looks through his pack. Does he have anything that could work as a hose in either his smith tools or tinker tools?
Read me all of your tools.
Tinker tools, smith tools, mason tools, carpentry tools, woodcarver's tools, and cartographer tools.
You would have something somewhat pipe-like, or like hose-like, in your cartographer tool. It's literally like that little rubber band stretchy bit that the pen connects to,
Oh.
so that way you can make us nice circles.
I don't know if that's gonna let enough through.
No, it's not. It's more like a cheap compass.
Hey! I call out to the whole room.
Some of the
Anyone
people.
got a hose?
One person gets up and he just walks over to her. He's like, I don't know why you need no damn hose, but here you go.
Thanks. How much you want for it?
Yeah, we look out for each other around here. That's what hunters do.
That's mighty obliged.
Mighty obliged.
Mighty obliged.
All right, here. I'm not even looking out during the hoses.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
All right. So I do a handstand.
Yep. And we'll I guess it's me, Granny, and Padre gotta hold you up. Hold your legs up.
All right.
I mean, I'll keep an eye
And
on
I'll-
his face, make sure he's not drowning himself.
Yeah, so I put one end of the hose in the tap hole. On the
All right,
tap.
I'll pop my froster in for this.
Okay.
And I'll put
worth.
in the other end to Ed.
Okay, so
Well, I guess Walter, you gotta put this in his mouth.
Here you go, Ed.
okay.
Once he's upside down.
All right. Begin to drink copious amounts of beer.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going.
What's your Constitution modifier?
My Constitution modifier is a +3.
Okay. And holding your breath is how long?
A number of minutes equal to your Constitution modifier.
I think it's 1 plus your Constitution modifier.
4 minutes you can hold your breath for.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but you're also drinking, so by the 1 minute mark, he's still going.
Mhm.
By the 2 minute mark, you're feeling it. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So I pop the fucking froster in. All right.
Yeah, so you get a +2 to
All
that.
right. Where's my character sheet? Where
If
did I
you
put
click on your
it?
token, and what is it? Hold Shift or Control?
If you double click Shift, hold Shift and double click your character, it automatically pulls up the character.
Whoa!
That's fucking witchcraft.
It is.
All right. I'll add 2 to that.
So 13.
13.
All right. So as you get to the 2 minute mark, Walter, you see that Ed starts to like make a face like he's choking.
Mm. Mm.
Ed?
Mm. Mm.
I don't know what that means. Are you not doing good?
Oh my god. Shake
I'm
your head
like-
no if you're choking.
I'll shake my head.
Oh my god. Rita jumps behind him.
He's
It's
just gonna
okay, I
pull the
know
hose out of his mouth.
I know CPR. Hold on. I was just trained on this yesterday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Ed starts packing up a lung, and then like proceeds to throw up like a minute afterward, a little bit.
I'm gonna lift the barrel and see how much he got out of it.
He got
Nah.
almost the whole damn thing.
I fucked that shit up.
There's like maybe enough left for 2 more like glasses worth. That's it.
God, bro.
Andre, I think it's the new leader so far.
Damn.
I was meant to be. God damn it. I'm not gonna. By the way, I'm barely gonna make it out of here. Just warning you now.
You seem fine right now.
You know, it
Damn.
would be so much harder with this because you can't pressurize a barrel.
Oh yeah, logistically, there's no way this works. But
You're
it's
doing
fine.
it with a straw. You're using a straw.
Oh, that's tough.
You were sucking.
That is tough.
Yeah.
He
I
returns.
would like to imagine that at least several of the hunters, at least a couple of them, were watching that.
Oh yeah, they were definitely watching. They were having a hoot and a holler.
Did I get an applause? I hope I got an
Yes,
applause.
you did get a
Oh,
few
hell yes.
applauses.
Until you threw up.
Yeah, until you threw up, then you got a few.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Fucking.
He's like, yeah.
Party foul. He threw up.
Actually, yeah, that means that's a DQ. He did pretty
Shit.
good though.
Fucking kidding me? All right. Well, you know what? First time. Master it in no time.
I still lead the way.
Well, I mean, I
Alright.
don't know. I think we tied back in Valentine.
Fine. I'll let you. I'll let y'all have this for now.
Yeah. Well, now you know what you got to aspire to.
Lane, do you want to give it a go?
There ain't much left in there.
Oh, we get a new barrel.
All right. Well, I
I
gotta.
don't know that it's free.
As you see the bird man behind you all again, he just goes, barrel.
Hey, where'd you get all the beer?
Sure.
The beer is free for all hunters due to the efforts of Chairman Violetta. Also, these are also for you from Chairman Violetta.
Wait,
Puts down a tray and it's just massive water pitchers.
is Chairman Violetta the lady with the hat?
Yes.
So I am in love with her. All right.
I wanna look up at the gallery that was up above. It looked like there was like a walkway when we were upstairs that goes around this room.
Yes.
Was she like watching that or something?
You weren't
Do I like
actively.
see her up? Like
weren't
she's still up there, I guess.
She is not there right now.
Okay.
But you think at one point she might have been.
So
All I need.
because this is a cantrip, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna touch this on me.
Alright, so it lasts for 1 minute.
Yes, and then I'm going to touch this on Lane.
It's a concentration spell, so you can only have
You
one.
can only
of
have
Okay, I'll have one. Okay, then I do it on me. So I take the barrel and I go, my turn.
Okay.
All right.
I put down the barrel and I start. And I go, Ed, if you wouldn't mind just helping me hold it up, please.
Yep.
Thank
I
you.
gotcha.
Yeah, we're holding you in a handstand.
What is
It
your
could just be
constitution
me. I'm
score?
a big fella.
What is my what?
Constitution score.
It is a 14.
Okay,
It's
so
a +2.
yeah, so 3 minutes. Okay. By the first minute, you're going all right. When you get to the minute 30 mark, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Okay. Let's get
They're
this,
not-
boys.
yeah, don't roll a
Let's get
6.
this, boys. Oh, god damn
Oh
it.
no!
Oh, you
Ed,
get
why
you
would
get
you
a
say
D4.
that?
Add your D4.
Yeah, so
Oh no, it didn't. It was past a minute.
I will allow the D4.
Okay,
That's a, yeah,
you should.
7.
There we go.
Oh, that's a 7.
7.
Ooh.
You do it on your own free will, Marcus. You like spit the hose out of your mouth and try to like get yourself upright, and then the moment you do, you just go.
Is he good, or is he choking a little bit, or?
You're not choking because like it wasn't like necessarily you ran out of air. It's more like you drank so much, and even though you drink a lot, you're not as hardy as Ed, so it definitely hit you faster.
You're
I want to
right.
see from Walter's beer how well he's doing. He's doing okay.
All
You're
right.
doing all right. You're definitely feeling it after like beer 2.
After
Alright.
after sip
lighter.
3.
Walter wants to try.
Oh no! All right,
Well,
go.
even though Padre threw up, we got to see how much he got out of the barrel.
Half a barrel.
Half a barrel.
Half a barrel.
Walter
all right.
could probably do
Cast
half a barrel.
Becky's actually
Walter, you want the half barrel or you want what's left of it?
I'll try the
Well-
half barrel.
All right. Some ambition.
Alright.
My modifier is 0.
Naturally.
Oh yeah, so it's
1 minute.
1 plus your modifier, minimum of 30 seconds. I believe is what it is.
So
can't
So
I got
find
1
it.
minute.
It wouldn't be like 1 minus 1. Yeah, I think it's minimum 30 seconds.
So I can hold my breath for 1 minute,
Yeah.
which is pretty
Before you start
impressive,
drowning.
actually.
Well, that's about what average is, I believe.
Yeah, about.
Not everyone can hold their breath for a minute.
So, you get up, they hold you up, you begin drinking. You're definitely going for it, and when you get but to that 30-second mark, I'm gonna need you to make that con save. You do have resistance.
Yep, you do have resistance. Oh, Ed.
Poor fella. Oh,
let's-
I wish really, you know.
Oh my god. Oh.
Walter,
write that down. Write that down.
Walter, you literally watch as he begins to turn a
Wait.
sickly green. Oh.
Does this
You gonna grit
work?
his teeth?
Get her done,
Get her
baby.
done.
Yeah, I'd say it works. It doesn't
That
say
tastes pretty
for anything.
dangerous.
I don't see. Never mind.
Walter feels himself to start choking,
So-
but he grits his teeth and bears through it.
You literally
So,
watch as he slowly
He
begins to
still
turn
starts
green.
drowning at a minute, but he can make it past that, I guess.
Yeah,
He's like circular breathing.
you literally watch. He begins to turn green, and then he just shakes his head no. You think he's gonna stop, and he just keeps going until Walter kills the barrel, and then you just flip him over and put him down, and he goes,
Walter.
"Whoa."
Whoa. His cape starts billowing like crazy.
Walter.
Well, Ed and Padre, Walter is officially the current leader because
He's a hero.
yet.
He's a legend.
Yay.
He deserves the
You are
crown.
Actually, God.
Walter, chug one of these pitchers of water, and I. put
Oh,
you
yeah?
in front of him.
Water, please, please.
He starts chugging them. Oh man, that was so gross. Why did I do that?
At this point, you hear a bell ring, and you see the Aarakocra man come out, and he starts going back and forth very rapidly, very good at his job. And by the time he gets to you lot, and he goes, "You're new here. I will explain. At 7:30 every day. It is now 7:30.
Holy shit! All right.
Hmm.
We'll drink for
We
hours.
give everyone a free dinner. Here is your dinner. Today, it is roasted chicken with a side of baked potato and a side
Ooh.
of cranberry sauce.
That
Alright.
sounds delicious.
It is. I made
I
it
love
myself.
Walter looks
I love you.
smashed.
Do you need more water?
I'm Walter.
Hi, Walter.
Look, the kids.
Walter.
He's living
Yeah,
his best
get
life.
goddamn kids some fucking water.
Yeah, get him some water.
I'll get
He's already
them.
drank 2 pitchers though.
But I'm Water.
Where's the bathroom? Just in case.
He just kind of looks at you seriously and goes, outside.
Yeah, where's
Yep,
the outhouse?
Yep.
Which door?
Actually, speaking of which,
Fastest way is through the stables.
I'm gonna bless
Okay.
the soil, BRB.
You might want to go with him, Walter.
I'm good.
All right. I'm gonna carry Walter on my shoulders.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, careful. That's how people grow
Walter,
up.
you see the dragon head.
Oh my god, there's a dragon!
Yeah, shut your ass up. Y'all.
As
Our
you're
drinking
walking
buddies
by, a
with a
lot of the
copper
people are just
dragonborn.
a lot of the people are just kind of looking at all and like laughing at the scene of just a big man carrying a little guy over his shoulder who's proper sauced.
and his cape is billowing as he's
Walter.
like bent backwards over Ed's
I'm
shoulder.
They will write songs about Walter. The great Walter. You gotta take a
It has
piss
to be the
too.
most efficient getter done that will ever happen to a.
Literally.
Alright, well, I ain't gonna piss on this goddamn building, but what the hell? Alright,
There's
shit.
an alley somewhere.
Alley. I will go to the nearest alley.
Oh
Okay.
my god, where did they go?
They went to go pee.
Walter just won.
Very good.
Alright. I'm gonna take a piss. You wanna get off my goddamn shoulders?
You're the one that's carrying me.
Now shut your ass up. Wait.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna start taking a piss on my shoulders.
Walter loosens his belt and also takes a leak.
Oh,
Oh,
The
How
shoulder.
the hell?
not the bell.
Oh,
But like I'm imagining Walter's like his back is curved over Ed's shoulder, so he's facing up. So like he's basically
it's
like
pissing on
peering
himself or, like,
straight up
pissing?
into the air.
so just pissing on himself.
Well, no, it's at an arc because he's bent over.
But we're gonna find out
Ed's
what
shoulder.
arc though.
Oh, okay, yeah, you better not piss on me.
The arc of the back.
oh.
You're peeing over Ed, and it is falling next to his left arm.
Falling on my arm or next to it?
Next to it.
Next to it. You're getting a
Next
few
to
little
it.
sprinkles, but it's not directly on
Oh,
you.
alright.
Let me see how much.
There's an entire
A lot.
barrel of beer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. The entirety
pitchers
of
of
his
water.
bladder is being emptied. In fact, a bit more than his bladder contents because it's going straight from his stomach into his urine.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
I just want everyone to remember, Walter had a bit of old grape juice once, and it put him on the floor.
Sugar high.
All that alcohol tolerance slowly going up.
Literally.
I'm gonna switch to my phone.
Yeah,
Right?
I was going to say we're probably gonna call it here soon because we did not take a break.
Right.
It is getting close to the time we would end anyway. So,
We'll pick up
uh,
after a long rest and go kill a dog.
yep.
Oh no, we gotta go to the doc.
Oh
the good
God, we gotta go to the
still.
doctor.
Yes, but
I
you're all
keep-
proper sauce, and
keep-
it is now evening.
I only got to have 4 because these people hogged all the barrels.
Alright, I'm gonna carry Walter like a baby back to the bar.
Aw.
Oh, baby Walter.
You know what?
my
While
grandparents
they're
used
gone,
to
I'm gonna
like
drink.
that.
I'm gonna pop one of my bottles of bourbon I bought.
Go for it.
I'm gonna drink one whole bottle of bourbon,
Aw.
Oh my God.
which I assume is a roll.
Pass the bourbon.
Yes, that is definitely going to be a roll.
Save.
Whole bottle in one sitting. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're yakking.
Are you gonna hold your beer?
No, hold my beer only works if I have disadvantage. It's a worse version of the commoner thing.
Get her done.
Rita sees you guys coming in and she waves. She goes, "Oh, there they are."
I'm gonna make sure my yak goes into the cups at least.
Oh shit! What the hell?
Walter's just
You done
gonna
made a mess too?
Walter's gonna be like propped up in his chair. He's
Okay.
gonna try to spark again. Oh no.
Oh, you better make all your rolls with disadvantage.
Yeah.
I already marked it.
Oh, fuck off.
Poor guy.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
It's a disadvantage. It doesn't count.
Yeah, no spark.
Hey, Anthony, if I help him, will he get to roll normally or at advantage?
It would just...
Going for normally.
Because I have disadvantage because I'm super trash.
All right. I just go. I've been seeing you been trying to do this for like the last couple of hours. Here, I just kind of like show him the posture that I do, and I go, and then do this, and then I ignite the flame, and I go, just do that, all right?
It looks like you're trying to take a shit while standing.
I'm
That's
doing magic.
Yeah, maybe I am too.
Walter rolls
All
a
right.
20.
Circle of life.
You shoot
Ooh.
off the arc zap, unintentionally or not, and it just zips by and wails the suit of armor at the front of the bar.
I freaking did it!
Yeah, good job, Walter. Woo!
Good
I'm
job,
a
Walter.
magic boy.
Good job,
He's a
Walter.
magic boy.
Magic boy.
Magic boy. Good
Lane.
job, Walter.
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
You die
As you're
because it is
sitting there,
time.
you feel that tingly feeling again in you. And suddenly
Okay.
your ears get filled with ringing. And
Anyone think I got tinnitus?
Uh-oh.
Now, hold up,
Then-
you okay?
you just hear a pop and a body collapse. It's not your
Is
body.
it my body collapsing?
Nope, it's not your body. You look around, it's no one in the bar. And after you hear that body collapse, the ringing stops and the tingling
Well-
feeling goes away.
The guy just died. Whoever it
What?
was.
But you're
Yeah.
still alive.
It wasn't me, but I just heard him die.
Wait. All right. Well, were you supposed to go find him?
Well, I mean, he's dead now.
Yeah, but I mean, shit. What do you just? The feller just tell you that someone was gonna die.
Someone's gonna die.
How do you know he was?
All right, and then what? But okay. So he's dead.
Well, here's what happened. Well, I think so. What just happened, and I told you that something was weird was just happening. I
Yep.
was hearing this ringing, and then I heard a pop, and then I heard a body collapse. So unless you heard that too,
Nope.
Let me go check outside.
Didn't none. All right. Wait. Was it like a pop or was it like a?
DM,
More like a gunshot.
it was like a.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying? Like a. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like
I guess we could go check with the marshals and see find out where if they're investigating a gunshot.
They
here.
don't need to see me like this.
You know what? Let's send Walter to the marshals and he can see.
No,
a
no. I
gunshot.
think not. Actually, I
uh,
don't think we're taking Walter nowheres.
I look
Walter, what you think?
outside.
You think you're ready to go to the marshals?
No.
There we go.
Hey, Walter, we're not going to the marshals. Don't
Good
worry
honest.
about
I
Good
that.
should
honest
probably
kid.
go to bed.
Yeah, let's go to bed, Walter.
Walter, it's only 8:00. You still got your food to eat in front of you. Eat up.
Yeah, this shit looks good. I'm fucking chowing.
Walter,
Eat your chicken
scarf that
taters.
shit down. Because that
Chicken
will
tater.
definitely help.
Yeah, get something in your stomach.
Because he did that on an empty stomach.
Anthony,
yep.
I look out the door. Do I see anything?
You just see a few people passing by like nothing's going on.
So no dead body.
No dead body.
Yeah, but okay, but I'm still confused because
How do you know the guy freaking died?
well, hell if I know. But it was supposed to happen, so it did. That's how it works. Wait! Where the fuck you go? Where it just kind of showing up, and then it's just like a wait.
Yep. Yeah.
So I got a question.
Okay.
Do we still care about the dead guy?
I don't know. That's up to y'all.
But
Remember, y'all just said I'm just following y'all.
you
Y'all
know,
told me to follow you to a mine, and I did. and now I'm still just
No,
following.
no, but why'd he tell you?
Yeah,
Tall
why
guy.
did
Well,
I'm
well,
just caught. I'm listen. I'm just messed up in my head about all this because this fella's taller than me, and that pisses me off.
he's taller than you, and he knew my name, and that's what messes with me.
But why'd he tell you if it was just like, oh, it's gonna die, and it's like, all right, people die, that's it. All right, but why'd you have to, fucking shit, right?
You know, to be honest with you, I heard that ringing that happened right before I heard the pop and the drop. I heard that ringing earlier today when Granny was talking to that politician. But I burped lightning, so I figured it was something to do with that.
Oh yeah, I was kind of absent for that, but I usually don't think about things, but now that I think about it,
So maybe it was that politician.
ooh.
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 Yeah, actually, now, hold on, I gotta try thinking about it one again. So I'm thinking about it. And ain't it fucking weird that you're thinking you got the ringing and you heard the guy die? That's fucking weird.
Yeah, how am I hearing the guy die? What?
See, it's fucking weird. Just like someone being fucking taller than me in
Someone
town.
taller than you knew my name and put a ringing in my ear. Padre, the good book say anything about this?
I'm sorry. What?
You have any ideas about what's going on?
He better confess to being taller than me. That's fucked up.
I guess. Okay. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic to see if I see anything around me within 30 feet.
Within
Oh yeah,
30
like if I'm under something or anything.
You don't sense anything magical besides the certain like things that are a part of you guys that are magic. For example, like your talisman
The
is
letters
tattooed.
F and U.
Yes, those definitely. You don't get or sense anything.
Yeah,
But
wouldn't it be my talisman is not with me because Walter has it.
Right.
well,
So yeah, I have nothing on me.
yeah, nothing on it. So you just sense it from Ed. But as actually, yeah, keep going real quick. If you're all gonna
Yeah.
keep talking.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking, do we gotta go and see the dead guy? Is the tall guy gonna show up again? I mean, shit. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I do not.
Right?
I don't have an answer at the moment, but
I have a way with words.
you sure do.
Alright, well, I wanna go to sleep in the center of this room like this. I'm gonna lie down on the bear.
Do you want company?
Yeah, sure. I will roll over on my back.
Very good. Marcus lies on Ed.
So beautiful.
It's out already.
Immediately.
Yo, I
just
wish
out.
I had that talent.
Oh,
I have to
damn
lay in
it.
bed for like 2 hours before I fall
Yeah,
asleep.
damn insomnia, man.
See, look, I'm trying to use D&D to live out my fantasies of going to sleep easily.
That was like 10 seconds, dude.
Alright, so if no one else is doing anything for the rest of the night, besides just eating and then doing whatever else, let me know.
Walter's trash. He's not doing anything.
I'm actually gonna read the book on Ed.
If anything,
Hold on.
Walter's probably passed out.
Yeah.
Just gonna like sit crisscross applesauce on my back.
Let me see.
Yeah, before Marcus goes to bed,
Yeah.
he's gonna read the book on Ed.
Walter's face down on the table, drooling.
Rita fixes Walter's face so that his face is like sideways, so that if he throws up, it's okay.
Do you also
I'm
adjust his
gonna
cloak to make it like a blanket?
Yeah, yep.
Nice.
The blanket of Bill.
if I'm gonna sneak out and go see if there has been a murder in that area.
Okay. So, hang on, I want some proper music for this.
That won't be recorded because I have the bot muted.
Some
Yeah, that's
banjo.
fair. That's fair. Okay. Bean, make sure the bot's turned up for you then, I guess.
Yeah.
And for anyone else who wants to listen in, and after I do this, we will call the session. As you drunkenly stumble across the city, as the hours grow darker, the city grows more quiet as night begins to fall, you find yourself passing the train station that you came into Austin on. And as you walk past the train station, you make the quick walk over to that normally busy commercial area. At this time of day, silence befalls it. As you walk in, wander around a bit more, you come across an alley. And as you walk by this alley, your head begins to ring. And you get this instinctual feeling to just walk down it, whether you want to or not. And before you realize it, you start walking down it. It doesn't take too long until you start to smell rot and decay. And you kind of try to pinpoint this, and you do pinpoint it.
It's been like less than an hour.
I will explain. To a dumpster. In this dumpster, you find a nicely dressed man laying back facing you. A bullet hole right in the middle of his back probably hit his spine and killed him painfully or painlessly, depending. But the other thing you notice is around the entire back, it looks like the body has been sitting for weeks. It is essentially rotting away, and you watch at one point as the right arm detaches from the back because of how quickly it is just rotting.
Oh.
I yell guards at the top of my lungs.
Okay.
Or
As you,
it's not guards. What would you call it here?
you could just call it, say,
Marshals.
Like, marshals, cops,
Police!
soldiers,
Yeah.
police.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you shout that, and eventually, two run over, and they go, "What's the trouble?"
I point at the dumpster.
Okay, as you,
I found it. There's a body rotting in there.
and they're like, "Body rot." So they make their way over, and they flip over the dumpster. Well, not like flip open the lid, and just go, "Oh Christ!" One of them you just watch throws up, and the other one walks over to you and go, "Well, take it from here, sis, and thank you for reporting this. You got a name or anything? Anything you associate with, so we could contact you in case we need you for questioning?"
Yeah, I'm Florida man, and I'm with the marshals just recently.
All right, so it won't be too hard to track you down. You got a place you're staying tonight, sir?
It's either gonna be at the Hunters Association or the Full Moon Inn.
All right, well, I guess we'll check both. You get home, we'll deal with this from here. Thank you for reporting it.
Yeah, and you should know, he ain't been there as long as it seems. When I got here, he still looked mostly fresh, but he was rotting fast.
Noted. Looks like we got magic on our hands. Regardless, thank you for reporting it. You have a good night now. And again, thank you.
You too.
The other one rushes on over, and you kind of hear him talking to his buddy. They're like, "How the hell are we gonna explain this?" The other one goes, "I'm not sure, but I don't think we'll have a body by the time we get it down to anywhere. It is then you wander back to wherever you're staying for the night, whether it be the Hunters Association or the Full Moon
Yeah.
Inn. Just tell
Yeah.
me now.
I guess I'm going back to the Full Moon Inn.
Okay.
Because I didn't go back in to know that they were sleeping here. When they went in, when I wandered off.
Okay. As you
And we'd booked
go,
it for a few nights.
sure. As you go back upstairs to the Full Moon Inn and go to your room, still pretty much the way you all left it, kind of stuff moved around and everything. You find an envelope sitting on the bed. It is addressed to you. Your full name.
All three parts.
All three parts.
What color's the ink?
Standard black ink.
Okay, I'll open it.
Okay. As you open it, it just simply says, "Don't forget to tell the man's son." And right after you finish reading it, the writing on it seemingly disappears. And the paper fades away in your hand as you're holding it, like it was dropped in water and just slowly fell apart.
The envelope too, or just the letter?
The envelope too. Like it never existed. And that's what we'll call it.
Holy shit!
That is fucked up. I have an idea who the tall man is, and I already told Bean, but I think I'm gonna keep that to myself for the rest of everyone.
It's Abraham Lincoln.
I mean, you could tell me.
Yeah, it's Abe Lincoln.
It's Abe Lincoln.
No, it's Slender
It's
Man.
fuck.
It is
Abe
Slender
Lincoln,
Man.
Vampire Hunter.
It's Alaska Man, actually.
Oh no.
Alaska man.
No!
It's the exact opposite of Florida Man.
No, Alaska's pretty untamed. That wouldn't be the exact opposite.
Yeah, something like Manitoba Man.
No, that's pretty untamed at the moment. There's
Yeah, actually,
currently
it's-
a rebellion about to happen.
Someone say condom.
Yeah,
Fucking Minsk, Russia, man.
it'd be like New York City, man. No,
Different kind of untamed.
yeah, very different kind. Concrete jungle as opposed to
Cape Cod, man. Too much time with the lobsters.
what's the name of the
God,
town in
man.
what's the
Lobster
name of the
man.
town in the Truman Show? It's that man.
Oh, shit.
Good session. I hope you enjoyed me just kind of running it. I'm kind of rusty, so sorry if it wasn't the best.
I made it.
You did make it. And
Yeah,
no
that
one
was a
died.
nice surprise. Well, someone died.
Yeah, someone did die.
Man,
But-
man.
Although, if there's no body making it back to the marshes, did they really die?
Yes.
It's definitely been reported.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't do that, it would just be gone.
You just have to tell his son that he's dead. Because this
This is
guy
true.
knows stuff about you that we don't know, and left a letter
Something
you,
that-
the letter for you that fucking disintegrated itself.
Anthony, I do have one question.
What's up?
The writing, neat, messy,
Very clean.
very clean.
That's fucked up.
Almost like whoever wrote this spent a good amount of time writing it.
I don't trust it.
Obviously it's gone now, but
Right.
so yeah. I hope you had a good session. I still have
Yeah.
So I'm going to play Elden Ring.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna go to fucking sleep.
Yeah, it might be time to go to bed.
I gotta throw a
At the end of the session, woo!